Welcome everybody to Preparation Bible Study class. Good evening, good evening, good evening to Preparation Bible Study class. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. Tap on them like buttons as well, people. Tap on them like buttons. Get us in the algorithms. Let me get this Facebook together here. I got Facebook together. So I'll be intent. It'll be all in one. Okay, I think I got it. Got Facebook, people. Got Facebook, got YouTube, got Facebook, and got YouTube, people. Got Facebook and got YouTube. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to another. Let me see something. Give me a second, people. Hey, how's it going? You broadcasting? Oh, okay. Uh, okay. Yeah, just. Hmm? No, no comment. Just minutes ago. Yeah, this is the preparation that we go live. Oh no! I'm not talking about the comments. I'm talking about on a personal page, uh, putting the posts up. Yeah. Matter of fact, while you're over there, you can share that to the personal page. Yeah, while you're over there, you share that to the personal page, and then when you get to the personal page, put up just all you have to do just put up the live Bible study class. Call in now, and then the telephone number. Yeah. After you share that live while you're over there, just go to the personal page. Yeah. Illuminati Radio. Okay, you shared it the live from Louis. Okay, good. All right, go to the personal page and let me know when you're ready to type. Okay, put the tonight's title is false prophets and prophetesses, and then Bible study telephone line is open right now. And then put call in. Yeah, the phone line. Yeah, the phone line is open now. And then put call in. Call in. Then one dash 978 dash 890 dash 8900. Oh, and then okay, we're done. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Just post it to the page. You don't have to do the groups right now. Okay. All right. You doing your broadcast? All right. Let's get back to your broadcast. I'll talk to you later. All right. Love you too. All right, people. Welcome everybody to another edition of the nightly Bible study class. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's class title is false prophets, prophetesses, leaders, evangelists, what else? Evangelists, apostles, apostolic, and every other name that the people can make up and put in the front of their name. We're going to be going into this, and to all of you evangelists, to all of you apostles, prophetesses, and prophets, don't get offended, because it's not nothing to get offended in. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? Take the information and apply it to your ministry and start teaching the way the Lord say to teach. There's a particular way that the Most High God wants you leaders of the church to teach. And that particular way we are going to discuss tonight in the Bible study class. Tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, people. Tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Bible study class. We also got Brother Ronaldo Page, Prophecy in the News with Brother Ronaldo Page. You know what I'm saying? He should be here shortly. You know what I'm saying? To give you what's going on with your food stamps, to what's going on with the war, to what's going on with Ukraine, and what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Prophecy in the News with Brother Ronaldo Page will be coming. Will be also this evening at 8 o'clock. So make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys tap on them like buttons. People, tap on them like buttons if you haven't done so already. Tap on those like buttons. Get us in those algorithms. Also, tap on those follow buttons, people. Tap on those follow buttons. If you're new to this page, hit that follow button. If you're new to this page. What else we got? If you want to call in, the telephone number is right there in the title. That's 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900. The access code is 365-310 #. The access code is 365-310 #. All right, people. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be discussing this evening, people. You know what I'm saying? If you guys seen the daily bread that was done this afternoon, that's what we piggybacking off of. You know what I'm saying? Prophets, prophetesses, because see, what people don't understand, people like to quote the prophetesses that's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Our women, they call themselves prophetesses, and they quote the prophetesses that's in the Bible, but the prophetesses that's in the Bible, there is one thing about the prophetesses that's in the Bible. that is not applied to you so-called prophetesses that is outside of the Bible. They was all married. Deborah had a husband. The Most High God is in order, not out of order. And the Most High God do things in order, not out of order. So, this is just a preparation, Bible study class. This is preparation. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be just giving you scriptures and advice. And if you want to call in for prayer, you know what I'm saying? That's what they tell you. You can call in for prayer or counsel. That's why we start this early. We start 6 o'clock for the preparation. You know what I'm saying? Bible study class starts at 8. Let's see, Revelations. Is it 120? No, it's not Revelations 120. I think it's Revelations 220. Let me see. Alexa, Revelations 1, verse 20.
According to the King James Bible, Revelation 1:20 reads, "The mystery of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my
Alexa,
right hand."
stop. No, that's not it. Revelations. It could be Revelations 3:20. Let me see. I think it's Revelation. Let me see. Alexa, Revelations 2, verse 20.
According to the King James Bible, Revelation 2:20 reads, "Notwithstanding I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols."
Hear that? Do you hear that, people? And I know it's hard for you guys to understand it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that you women are doing, I salute you. Because you have a zeal for the Most High. You have a zeal to do the work of the Most High. But you don't have to do it. It's not in your nature to do it. That's a man's nature. And I know that sounds harsh, but this is the scripture. And you know what I'm saying? And I gotta give it to you, women, because y'all got more zeal than the men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a zeal for the Most High more than the men. So I salute you for that. I'm not bashing you at all. You know what I'm saying? If only the men have the zeal that you women have, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High. Because what's the most majority of people that's in the Christian churches? Women. But it's just certain things that you're not supposed to do. Go ahead and read that. Alexa, Revelations 2, verse 20.
According to the King James Bible, Revelation 2:20 reads, "Notwithstanding I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols."
You hear that? She calleth herself a prophet. We don't call ourselves prophetess. We ain't supposed to give ourselves these names. You know a prophet has been amongst you by what that prophet does. If what that prophet is saying is coming to pass, then ye shall know a prophet has been amongst you. Alexa, what scripture that says ye shall know a prophet has been amongst you?
From hubpages.com. Ezekiel 33:33, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them."
Alexa, Ezekiel 33, verse 33.
According to the King James Bible, Ezekiel 33:33 reads, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them."
When what have come to pass? See, our people got it mixed and screwed. If you want to call yourself a prophet, then you got to prophesy against what we are doing, against Babylon. What we are doing. We prophesying against Babylon. We are rebuking the wicked. If you want to be called a prophet, because all of the prophets of old spoke what? Spoke of great rebuke, prophesied against many nations. The downfall. That's what a prophet does. Nobody likes a prophet because a prophet come to bring the bad news. A prophet don't come to bring good news. A prophet come to bring the bad news. That's why nobody liked the prophets. That's why nobody liked the prophetesses. We come to bring the bad news. So if you want to give yourself that title as a prophet or a prophetess, even an evangelist, because even if you're an evangelist, you still got to teach. And you got to teach what? You got to teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You got to teach them not to be lost. How do you teach them not to be lost? How are they lost? Because they don't have their identity. They don't know who they are. So what are you to do? You ought to teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel who they are. Even as an evangelist, this is what your job is to do. Even as an apostle, this is what your job is to do. What do you think the apostles and the evangelists and the disciples was doing? What do you think they was doing? What do you think they was doing? Alexa, what scripture it says, "Go not but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel"?
From BibleTools.org. In about AD 31, Christ says he was not sent except to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Matthew 15:24.
Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 24.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:24 reads, "But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel."
Hear that? And what is he saying? What did he say he told his disciples to do? He told his disciples to go where? To the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Wait a minute. That's verse 20. Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 19.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:19 reads, "For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies."
Wait a minute. Damn, I don't know. Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 20.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:20 reads, "These are the things which defile a man,
Oh, Alexa,
but to
stop.
eat with..."
I done lost my spot. I done lost my damn spot. Alexa, what scripture that says, "I was sent not but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel"?
From BibleTools.org. In about AD 31, Christ says he was not sent except to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Matthew 15:24.
Oh, 24. I was in the right chapter. 24. Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 20.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:20 reads, "These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashen hands defileth not a man."
Yeah, oh, I'm saying. Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 23.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:23 reads, "But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she crieth after us."
See that? Christ's disciples was Israelites. Christ's disciples said, "Send this woman, this Canaanite, this African woman away, for she crieth after us." This is what the disciples said. This is who you prophets and priests are. This is your job. If you want to take the office of a job of a prophet, if you want to take the office of a job of a priest, a prophetess, you want to take the office of the job of an evangelist, the job of an apostle. Well, why ain't you looking for the house of Israel? Why ain't you looking to wake up the house of Israel? Because that's the whole duty of a worker of the Lord. Alexa, Matthew 15:24.
This might answer your question. Matthew 15:24 reads, "But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel."
Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 25.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:25 reads, "Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me."
Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 26.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:26 reads, "But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread, and to cast it to dogs."
This is Christ, people. This is who you ignorantly call Jesus. He said, it is not right that I take the children's food. What's the children's food? The children is Israel. All 12 tribes. So Christ said, it's not that I help out a dog before the children of Israel. This is what Christ said. Listen, Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 26. Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 26.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:26 reads, "But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread, and to cast it to dogs."
So he told this woman, he called this woman a dog. He said, you a dog. He said, you are a dog. When you know what a dog is, a dog will go back and lick his own vomit. A dog would take a crap and go back and eat the crap that it just had. You know what I'm saying? This is a dog. A dog will lift up his hind legs and just go to town on his dads. That's a dog. Christ called this woman a dog. What did the woman say? Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 27.
I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 27.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:27 reads, "And she said, Truth, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from their master's table."
Hear that? So this African woman, Canaanite woman, realized and said, yes, but the dogs eat the scraps from the master's table. So Christ called her a dog. The woman recognized that she's nothing, that she's a dog. Yes, I'm a dog. But even the dogs eat the scraps from the master's table.
Just join the conference.
Look at that, Brother Jay and Brother Jefferson. Oh, that's right. Hello? Yeah. So he said, so Christ called this African woman a dog. She said, you know what I'm saying? She said, yes, even the dogs eat the scraps from the master's table. So this is how you prophets and priests and evangelists and apostles, this is how you're supposed to be teaching. Not just blurbing out anything and thinking that you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? This is a job. You know what I'm saying? This is a job. And you know, it's not beneficial to teach this way. And I know, and that's probably why a lot of you are prophets and evangelists and apostles. This is why you probably are writing this way off. This is probably why you're saying that, oh, you're in a cult. Oh, I'm not. This is probably the reason why you're not identifying to be an Israelite. Because it's not beneficial to you. And that's why a lot of these prophets and priests and evangelists and apostles and whatever other titles they got. This is why they will never ever understand and teach the real gospel of Christ. Is to edify and to bring back the children of Israel to their identity. This is why. Because it's not beneficial to them. You know what I'm saying? It's more beneficial to them to preach about a blessing. It's more beneficial to them to preach about a miracle. It's more beneficial to them to preach about a prayer cloth and grace and, you know what I'm saying? And it's more beneficial to them to do that. Because that's what the people want to hear. But they don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying, if that, they don't want to hear if that man is, if your husband is going upside your head, you can't leave that man. They don't want to hear that. Oh, but he's going upside my head. You married him, right? Huh? Did he commit adultery? No. Well, you got to stay with him. You know what I'm saying? Get a helmet. You know what I'm saying? Next time. Next time you see the fist coming, put a helmet on your head. You know what I'm saying? But you see, our people don't want to hear that. Our people would rather go to Creflo Dollar and Creflo Dollar be like, well, if he's going upside your head, go ahead and leave him, go to the divorce court. No, you can't divorce him unless for adultery. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, when you tell, you know what I'm saying, women that before they start teaching, they got to have a husband. They don't want to hear that. They want to teach independently. You know what I'm saying? But the woman was never meant to be independent from the man. That's why the woman is vulnerable. That's why back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when a woman needed to open up a jar of pickles, she couldn't open that jar of pickles. No matter how much she tried to open that jar of pickles, she could not open that jar of damn pickles. She had to go and find a man, or maybe a little man, you know. That's why these women, what is the main name they call their sons? Oh, come here, little man, little man. They call their son little man. And then when their sons get of age, then they take the little off the man and call him man and say, you the man of the house now. Huh? What part of the game is that? So you didn't kick the man out the house to marry your son? Who are you, Ceramicus? You know what I'm saying? Who are you, ISIS? Because that's what she did. See, they don't want to hear this. This is not the beneficial preaching. You know what I'm saying? This is not the type of preaching that draws a crowd. Understand that? And these prophets and priests and evangelists and apostles in these days, they like to preach to draw a crowd. You know they like to preach to draw a crowd, because watch when they go live. The first thing they say is, all right, hey, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Let me wait for a few of you to get in here. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Then they look in the comment section. I see you, Sister Rose. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pray for y'all. Come on in. I got something to say. Huh? If you got something to say, you should have said it in the first minute that you opened up the live. You don't see me doing that. You can go back 8, 9, 10, 12 years. And you pull up any video, and you will never ever see a video with me saying, going live and saying, all right now, come on in here, I got something to say. say. Come on in here. I got something to say. Come on. Yeah. I got what, 10? I'm getting 10 more people. Come on in here. I got something to say. No, you don't. Shut up. This is how you know that these social media teachers is all for the clout, all for the audience, all for the likes, all for the cash apps. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to say, say it. You know, they usually say it, don't spray it. But I said, if you got something to say, say it. What you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? If it's beneficial, it will get heard. If it's not beneficial, ain't nobody listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? but this type of preaching, the way I'm telling you, evangelists, you apostles, you prophetesses, you prophets, that you got to teach. This is, I'm not saying you got to teach this way. This way the Lord say you got to teach. And if you don't teach this way, then it shows that you're doing it for an audience or you're doing it for another alternative motive. Because this is a job. If you want to choose the title of an apostle, you just sign the job application to take on the responsibilities of an apostle. Hello. You just took on the job qualifications, you know what I'm saying, of an apostle. Regardless of the fact, if you don't know what an apostle's job is, look at what the apostles did. They did the same thing that Christ said to do. Go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So why ain't you apostles going to the lost sheep of the house of Israel? You should not be talking about a blessing. You should be going to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You should be telling the lost sheep of the house of Israel their identities. That's what you should be doing. But you're not. But you're not. Why? Because you want a crowd. Because you want them like buttons. Run them likes up. Run them likes up. Now, you know what I'm saying? You want them likes to be run up because you get a damn thrill out of seeing a lot of likes. But you see, once upon a time ago, this is not my first time on social media. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When YouTube and Facebook first came on the scene and you was able to go live, I was up there going live. Before I was going live, I just had to, you know what I'm saying, do videos. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, record videos, just upload videos. But you know what I'm saying? After they allowed us to go live, I started going live. You know what I'm saying? And when they first allowed us to go live, it wasn't all about the like button. Because you know what I'm saying? Because it was an open market. You went live and you automatically, you know what I'm saying, was in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Now they done messed it up so much because of the word is getting out there. They done messed up so much that in order for the broadcast to get in the algorithm, they have to the people got to smash the like button, and I think that's it. Yeah, the people got to smash the like button. But you know what I'm saying? But if you see my old content from years ago, but I never said no. I wasn't encouraging people to smash that like button. I didn't care about that like button. You know what I'm saying? I was just, you know what I'm saying, hit the like button, start talking. I ain't say nothing about no like button. I ain't even say nothing about no comments or nothing like that. I just delivered the message and got the hell off. But, you know what I'm saying, you got to change with the time. You got to change with the time. When they start that censorship stuff, that's why we ask you to hit the like button. I'm not asking you to hit the like button. I don't want you to like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not put here to be liked. You know what I'm saying? I'm put here to preach to the four winds. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I'm saying, if the Lord allows you to be awoken by the words, then all praises be to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't want to put you like you know what I'm saying? You like me, you hate me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's life. You loved and you hated. You know what I'm saying? But if you um surround yourself or fix your mind around who likes you and who loves you, you know what I'm saying? You'll be all messed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm here to deliver a message. Deliver the message, get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Go live, deliver the message, get the hell on. So why are you teachers on social media, when y'all go live, y'all don't deliver the message until damn near, you know what I'm saying, 30 minutes into the broadcast. Do you know what that do to the broadcast? When somebody logs on later on in the years onto your broadcast that you did, they got to wait and look at you looking in the camera, fixing yourself. Look at you looking in the camera. Come on in. I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? For 30 minutes into the broadcast, and then after 30 minutes into the broadcast, you finally talking. People gonna turn. Hello? People gonna turn off the broadcast after 10 minutes of you talking about, come on in, I got something to say. Those people like that, you know what they come for. An audience. They come for the likes. They come for the attention. So, I know a lot of you are prophetesses and evangelists and it's not going to teach this way because it's not beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get a bag. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do you trying to, you know what I'm saying, a whole events and do meet and greets and all of those.
Brother Jefferson, how y'all doing? How you blessed?
Just join the conference.
All right, Brother Jefferson, we got we got JJ in the building. J and J, the two J's.
How you doing, Brother J. Dollar Pastor?
No, I think it's Brother I don't think it's Brother J Dollar. I think that's Brother Jeff.
Oh, Brother Jeff. How you doing, Brother Jeff, in the building?
Brother Jeff, what we got on them comment board, Brother Jeff, what we got on the comment? Did you see P. Diddy's boyfriend get handcuffed?
I see that, but I see that. They got a picture of P. Diddy in the jail cell. They got a picture of him.
That's BS. That's BS. You know what I'm saying? If anybody know anything about upstate, prisons, P. Diddy, being who he is not going to be in population. If he is in population, he's going to be in the dorm where the pedos at. Either the dorms where the pedos at, or the dorms where the child, you know what's are at. He's gonna be in a protected dorm. He'll be in population over there, but he's not gonna be in general pop. He's not gonna be in general population. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know what I'm saying, will just want to get at him just for the hell of it, just for who he is. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a name. No, he ain't gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? You might have one of Black Rob's friends or family members, you know what I'm saying, up in there. Or what, you know what I'm saying? People love Black Rob. People love Black Rob. People love Biggie Small. You know what I'm saying?
or one of Biggie fans or whatever.
Yeah, people love the, you know what I'm saying? I don't love them, but people love them, you know what I'm saying? Big and small. Black Rob, Craig Mack, you know what I'm saying? People love these people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's a target. They're not gonna have him out there like that. You know what I'm saying? So that video that surfing there, him in population, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's cap. Yeah, that's cap.
Why the hell Meek Mill get that police crack out to New York? Why the hell they go Meek Mill do this?
Yeah, he was handcuffed, wasn't he?
His little sooty ass.
Yeah, that's P Diddy's boyfriend right there. That's P Diddy. Huh?
He try to get video. I don't see Young Miami going crazy like that. You don't see Young Miami going crazy like that.
That's P
Do you
Diddy's
see Young
fun.
Miami going crazy like
Yeah,
that?
that's P Diddy's fun boy right there.
You know what Cat Williams said? Cat Williams doing a show recently. He said there was no woman in them damn kids. It was bare nuts. It was devilish ass. He said devilish.
And Cat Williams, what was you doing there? You just told on yourself. You said there was no women there, so you there where there's no women at. What was you doing there, Cat?
In that courtroom,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The same way, Method Man gonna say that he's seen Kanye West in a P Diddy party in the bathroom slurping and gurping. What was you doing there? Why was you there? Hello? Yeah, what was you doing there? You gotta question the speakers. The people who's speaking on it, you know what I'm saying? Question them. What you doing there? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because if they doing some freaky stuff, they ain't gonna let some outsider in to see that. Unless that outsider is an insider. Upside down.
That's true, huh?
The way you turn it.
That's
Inside out. Huh?
That should have been crazy on them, niggas. That should have been crazy on them.
Yeah. What we got on them comment boards?
We got a convoy. Girl in here who said, hi everyone, blessings. Sean Fridge, a higher blessing to everyone. Pastor and co-host, and to Charlotte. Catherine Bowen said, a higher blessing, brothers and sisters. Tell how to remember, hello, brothers and sisters. And for the cow said, shalom, our co-host, and blessings. 200 stars for the cow.
Sister Fonda Carol, blessing and peace to Sister Fonda Carol for her 200 stars. All praise be to the Most High God to Sister Fonda Carol. Hello? Okay. Oh, what else, brother?
That 9 people watching, let's see YouTube.
Okay, people over there on Facebook, make sure you guys tap on them like buttons. People tap on them thumbs up on. People get us in them algorithms. Tap on them like buttons.
Remember this show called The L Word?
Who?
Remember this show called The L Word? The L Word?
The L Word?
Yeah.
The L. No, I never heard of that.
You don't want to know what that show is about. You don't want to know. You don't know what that show is about. You want to guess what that show is about?
Hello?
A group of women.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a group of women that in a relationship with each other and all that nonsense. It's back like in the early 2000s. That's what they were pushing at the end of back in the days.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Romar L said, good evening, everyone, and Dan Brooks said, good evening, Pastor, but Jeff and Brother Israel and everyone, and I bless you, and one like, and hope for watching.
All right.
Brother Israel.
He over there on TikTok. He doing his broadcast over there on TikTok. Yeah.
Are you not doing TikTok? Hell no.
Yeah, I don't deal with kids. Yeah. I let the
You know
kids do
everybody's
the
doing
kids.
how they struggle?
Yeah, I ain't going over
You
there.
know everybody's struggling right now? You know everybody's struggling right now?
Huh?
But they ain't get no snap, no food stamps.
Well, I heard a few people got SNAP, but because the emergency contingency fund only can fund half of the SNAP participants. So only so
Damn.
if people got their SNAP, it was only half of the 42 million because that's how much the they said yeah. So so yeah, that they only funded half.
That's crazy.
But that should tell a lot of women something. That stop with that independent crap. You know what I'm saying? Stop with that. You don't need no
I don't need no
man
man
crap.
crap.
You know what I'm saying? Stop with that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's pushing that on you, and I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Bird girl. You know what I'm saying? That's
Who the hell
who.
is Bird Girl?
Damn Tasha K.
Ain't that Big Mama?
No, she look like a freaking bird. You know what I'm saying? She's a bird. You know what I'm saying? Preferably a peacock. You know what I'm saying?
You know that stuff is big. You know that. You know that.
Huh?
You know that stuff is big.
Yeah, she pushing that. She got, you know what I'm saying? She only on YouTube when she's broadcasting some woman's group circle where women speak up and tell this, and it's like a woman's group. Yeah. You know, Tasha Gay. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Tasha Gay. Tasha Gay is the new Wendy Williams.
I've been trying. Everybody says she's a cheap place when you live. Everybody she places when you live.
Yeah.
Everybody she. Why the hell she got a damn daytime talk show? She's a little.
Because who in the hell watches TV? Who in the hell watches TV? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Negroes, if Negroes do have TV, they got apps on their TV and they're logging onto the apps that's on their TVs. You know, smart TV like Netflix on TV. You know what I'm saying? Hulu on TV. You know what I'm saying? YouTube on TV. And I think Facebook is on TV too. I think I've seen the app on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is on TV as well.
They got ads. If they got ads, if they got ads, they got TV.
Yeah.
Instagram and TikTok, they got ads that's technically TV. I didn't think because back in the day, he had no ads like that. YouTube didn't have that much ads.
Yeah. You know, the YouTube is, you know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't think that's what
They be getting all of this money from their sponsors. You know what I'm saying? People and companies pay YouTube in bulk. Oh, like damn near 20 million, 30 million a book in bulk. And YouTube, you know what I'm saying, use its content creators to push ads while only paying the content creators I think it's a half a cent. I think it's like a 1 cent or a half a cent, something like that. And then the super chats, like say you get a $10 super chat, you only getting out of 10. I think it's $6. I think it's $6 out of that 10 you're getting because YouTube is taking that. You know what I'm saying? And they even taking out of like say you got the memberships, you got people on your memberships. YouTube is taking half of that. So YouTube is owned by Ashkenazis, and guess what? YouTube is treating the content creators the same way Jimmy Iovine and Leo Cohen is treating the rappers. Yo,
and Tom Wally and Time Matola.
yeah. Because ain't nobody, yo, when you see this is why them YouTubers is quick always talking about Cash App and stuff like that. Because they're not making no money on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Not at all.
They're not making their own personal money. They're
Um,
not making their personal money out of this.
The thing that went viral with Sister Shay, not Sister Shay, I said Sister Shay. Sister, the Shay Pod, what was that? What's that? Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay. I'm about to call it Sister Club Shay Shay. but they say he went viral and he did 40 million views, right? It was at 40 million views. So you gotta look at it like this: 40 million views. He, the company that is behind his podcast only made like not no million. He probably made like 200, 300,000 out of that 40 million. Probably made like 200, 300,000 out of that 40 million. Yeah. He didn't even make he didn't even crack a million at 40 million views. No. The same way, if you got a million streams on Spotify, you only make out of a million streams, I think it's $1,000. I think it's $1,000 out of a million streams. You just breaking $1,000. So or either 500 or $1,000 if you're on these the podcast streamers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you got ads running on your podcast, you know what I'm saying, and your podcast is streamed 1,000,000 times, you only made about $500 to $1,000. Now, if you got outside sponsors, that's why a lot of these podcasters get outside sponsors. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got a lot of podcasts got a lot of commercials. Like you have you got the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club, after they finish with their live radio show, they turn it into a podcast, and you can check out the podcast version. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta look and see how many commercials is on that thing. But yeah, the main people that's making money off of, you know what I'm saying, these platforms is Jimmy Ive, the Ashkenazis. But I'm looking and I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying, YNs is now on YouTube trying to be a streamer now. You seen that, Brother Israel? Brother Jefferson?
What?
YNs is on YouTube trying to be a streamer now.
That's a party shit I ever had in my life.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all niggas killing niggas. They killing niggas. They killing niggas. They wasn't, I'm sorry, they wasn't in KKK. Y'all working in KKK. They wasn't, don't man up. They wasn't in KKK.
You know the thing about it is, they are going to be done. They're going to be done. Because they see the prophet and the priest teaching every day. You cannot see it. You cannot not see it. You know what I'm saying? And especially after Drewski, you know what I'm saying, did that little publicity stunt, that even brought the Israelites out even more. Because Drewski got what? Let me see. Alexa, how many followers does Drewski got on Instagram?
From legit.ng. His Instagram page boasts over 8 million followers, while his TikTok account has more than 31 million followers.
His TikTok got 31 million. What? He done got more followers because his TikTok was 11 million. Yeah, his TikTok was 11 million. He got 31 million now. Let me see how much his Twitter got. No, how much his YouTube got. Alexa, how much subscribers does Drewski got on YouTube?
Juicy has 2,730,000
not Juicy. Alexa.
YouTube subscribers.
And I ain't say no Juicy. Who the hell is Juicy?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, how many subscribers does Drewski have on YouTube?
Operator Drewski has 2,040,000 YouTube subscribers.
2,040,000. So, by him doing that publicity stunt, Negroes cannot say they did not see Israelites teaching. They don't know who the Israelites are. They can't say that. Drewski put it out. What's his name? Kendrick Lamar said he was an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon got scrutinized for calling himself an Israelite. So, you know what I'm saying? What's that other basketball player? People cannot say that they have not seen. Or who?
Who all players Cam Newton realized who the Israelites who Cam Newton?
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Alexa, who is Cam Newton?
Cam Newton is a retired American football quarterback who played for the New England Patriots and the Carolina Panthers in his career. Newton is 36 years old and was born on May 11, 1989 in College Park, Georgia. Newton played college football for the Auburn Tigers and was drafted in the first round of the 2011 NFL Draft by the Carolina Panthers.
He said he was an Israelite.
We'll talk about it one time.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Alexa, what did Cam Newton say about the Israelites?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
They're not gonna put that out there. They definitely not gonna put. They definitely trying to hide. They're gonna hide that. But yeah, people, this is just a preparation broadcast. The Bible study class starts at 8 o'clock. The title of the Bible study class is, you know what I'm saying, prophets, prophetesses, evangelists, apostles, and leaders calling you out. If you're going to take the leadership position, this is a job. You got to do the job right. If you take a job at McDonald's, you have to place the burgers, 9 patties, on the grill, and then you put down the hydraulic heater plate, and in 10 minutes, the hydraulic heater plate will come up. You take the spatula and you lift up each patty and you put it in the heater tray. That's how you do the McDonald's burgers. Now, how do you teach the Word of God? You go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Alexa, Matthew 15, verse 24.
According to the King James Bible, Matthew 15:24 reads, "But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel."
How can you evangelist call yourself an evangelist and you're not teaching the lost sheep of the house of Israel? And when I'm not talking about just saying anything. I'm talking about teaching. You got to teach. The apostles was teachers. The prophetesses was teachers. The prophets was teachers. They wasn't, you know what I'm saying, and the Lord went on the walls of Jericho, and there was a woman with the issue of blood, and all you have to do is sing and dance, turn around, jump up and down, here comes the collection plate. And when the collection plate comes around, make sure you got the kind that folds in that collection plate. Don't put the kind that jiggle in that collection plate. And after you put that in the collection plate, then it's time to go ahead and close up shop. That's not what you're supposed to do, preachers. You're supposed to educate. You're supposed to bring the children of Israel back to their identity, because they lost it. They lost their heritage. They lost who they are. It's a shame that our brothers and sisters have been going to these Christian churches for so many years and still continue to go to these Christian churches and not learn who they are. Come out of the Christian churches still believing that they're African American. Come out of the Christian churches still believing that they are Christianity. That they are, you know what I'm saying, that they, you know what I'm saying, that they Easter is Christ's birth. Alexa, what is the Egyptian way of worshiping Easter?
From Wikipedia.org. The festival was historically a religious occasion during which early Egyptians made offerings of salted fish, lettuce, eggs, and onion to their deities, including Ra, Amun, Atum, and Ptah.
Hello? Do you see what the Egyptians used to do in ancient time when they were celebrating Easter? It wasn't eggs, it was fish and eggs and all sorts of poultry. Alexa, how did the Egyptians celebrate Easter?
From theculturetrip.com. Egyptians from all religions celebrate together by going out to the parks, coloring eggs, and eating salted fish.
Alexa, how did the ancient Egyptians celebrate Easter?
From Quora.com. The ancient Egyptians were the first to celebrate Easter, and they used to color eggs at Easter time.
Alexa, why did the ancient Egyptians celebrate Easter?
From EgyptToday.com. On Sham el Nassim, both children and adults color and decorate eggs in various patterns, a traditional activity that goes back to the ancient Egyptians, with eggs being symbolic of new lives and new beginnings.
Alexa, what Egyptian god was worshipped by the Egyptians on Easter time?
From Substack.com. Ishtar/Easter was worshipped as the goddess of the moon, goddess of springtime and fertility, and known as the Queen of Heaven.
What in the hell that got to do with our Messiah? Pastors, evangelists, apostles, prophetesses. What in the hell do that got to do with our Messiah? Number one, we ain't Egyptian. So why are we following after African deities? See, I told you. Told you, brothers and sisters. The reason why you evangelists, you apostles, you prophetesses, you prophets do not want to teach the real way of the Bible, because it's not beneficial to you. You can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. So if you smooth talk to people, you'll get more. If you give them bitter words, you get less. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:01 p.m.
701.
7:01, people. 7:01.
I got no Tupac. Oh, you know that Pastor?
Huh?
They got no Tupac book out. This guy named Jeff Perman. Some damn Esau dude got in the Tupac book out. Only God could. Look at the name of the book. Only God could judge me. That's the name of the book. You notice that, Pastor? See that, Mike?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
An Esau taught us about Tupac. What in the hell an Esau, so-called Jew man, gonna tell us about Tupac? And that makes no sense, right, Pastor?
Makes no sense at all. Not at all.
That's like Haman. That's like Haman talking about Josiah.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? They have a right to deal with Tupac because Tupac sold himself to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And first of all, the Jimmy Ivy and Tom Hardy on their estate. Yeah, they on their estate.
Yeah, they done sold themselves to them Ashkenazis, so they have every right to. That's their property now. That's the Ashkenazi's property.
Say it to a DMX kid. Say it to a DMX kid. DMX son, his youngest son is sick. I think he died or something. He's sick as hell.
What?
Right now. Yeah, DMX youngest son, after DMX is gone, his youngest son was sick.
Alexa, what's wrong with DMX's youngest son?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, how many kids do DMX have?
DMX had 8 children, including Praise Mary Ella Simmons, Sean Simmons, Tacoma Simmons, and Xavier Simmons.
Hey, that's a lie. He had more than that.
Alexa, what is the name of DMX's youngest son?
From briefly.co.za. Exodus is DMX's youngest child he had with Desiree Lindstrom, an aspiring esthetician.
Alexa, how old is DMX's youngest son, Exodus?
From sportskeeda.com. Exodus was born in 2016 and is now 5 years old.
2016. He's now
2016.
5
That
years.
makes no damn sense. Not 5 years. He's supposed to be older than that.
2016.
He supposed to be 9 years old, actually. 9 years old. 9 years old.
He was born in 2016.
He's 9.
So he's 9. Okay. So Exodus is 9 years old. 9 is correlated to let me see. Alexa, what Egyptian god is associated with the number 9?
From theledger.com. They say the Egyptians revered the number 9 because they associated it with their sun god, Atum-Ra.
Oh, so Nimrod. Alexa, who is the Egyptian god Atum-Ra?
From wikipedia.org. Anubis is one of the most frequently depicted and mentioned gods in the Egyptian pantheon. However, few major myths involved him.
Okay, so that's Nimrod. So that's 9. And his name is Exodus. Alexa, how old is DMX's son's mother?
Praise Mary Ella Simmons' parent is DMX.
Alexa, stop. Exodus.
You gotta be like in her 30s.
Alexa,
I'll get a picture of her. She looks married.
Alexa,
I'm not
stop.
quite
Alexa, how old is DMX's son Exodus's mother's age? Alexa, what is DMX's son Exodus' mother's name?
From revolt.tv. DMX's relationship with his son Exodus has been displayed on social media via posts from fiancée Desiree Lindstrom, who happens to be the 4-year-old's mother.
Desiree Lindstrom. Alexa, who is Desiree Lindstrom?
From Ove.net. Desiree Lindstrom is the life partner of American rapper and entertainer DMX. She is a Christian.
Alexa, how old is Desiree Lindstrom?
From legit.ng. She is 38 years old as of January 2024.
2024, she's 38. So she'll be 39, 2024. So she's born in January 2024. Alright. So she's probably 39.
She born like, she born 80, she born 80, like 80.
Hello?
87? Oh shit.
Alexa, what is Desiree Lindstrom's birth date?
From Nuber.com. Since Desiree's date of birth is December 8th, her zodiac sign is a Sagittarius.
December 8th.
DMX birthday December too.
So she got a birthday. She's December 8th. Last year she was 38. So this year she'll be turning 39 on December 8th.
DMX birthday is December 18th.
December 18th.
Yeah.
So she'll be turning 39, which represents time, and so it represents Nimrod.
This year.
And if Exodus is 9, which the number 9 correlates to Nimrod, she's going to be 39, which is the sun, which is Nimrod again. And the boy name is Exodus. And she's an expired, what was she? She said she's
a Christian.
Alexa, what is Desiree Lindstrom's career choice?
From thesource.com. According to People, Lindstrom is focusing on the son she shared with DMX, 5-year-old Exodus, while also in school working toward becoming an esthetician.
What the hell is an expedition? Alexa, what is an expedition?
The noun, expedition, can have a few meanings. 1. An
Alexa,
excursion,
stop.
journey.
I don't know what the hell that is she's studying. So she going to school to be some type of doctor. All right.
After some of them there, he remember them doctors there. He's like, hell no. That's the youngest baby mommy ever right now. That's the youngest baby. He even got 15 kids.
Yeah.
I looked up uncle, he got 15.
Yeah.
He got more than 8. Yeah, he got 15 kids. The only baby mom, his first baby mom, everybody knows the first baby mom. She's speaking now. She got a book out. She was 12. Everybody knows the first baby mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody knows.
I'm not gonna lie, he baby mom 30. He is the first baby. He changes it all that. Cause she said that she could come home. Remember she could come home and eat the bring girls in the house?
Yeah.
Remember? That was disrespectful. He kind of violent. He violated right there. That's out of order. I wouldn't do shit like that too. Especially that you got a girl pregnant. Hell no.
Well, you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? DMX knew he passed his soul to the fire to Moloch. He knew, you know what I'm saying, that his life was gonna be up anyway. He knew what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? When these celebrities pass their soul to the fire to Moloch, they don't care about nobody else because they done paid their life in order to receive this temporary lifestyle in America.
Yeah, Bernie Holland said good Monday to everyone. And Kim Peltier, good evening. I love it. And Mika Flo, good evening. 50 stars.
Sister Mika Flo, bless and peace to Sister Mika Flo for her 50 stars. All praise be to the Most High God to Sister Mika Flo.
Yeah, man. 11 people watching. Yeah, Dylan. It's getting dark now. You forgot about daylight saving, Pastor.
Yeah. Sure enough is.
Yeah, that's what I guess it was. This thing didn't happen already. It's not getting talk around.
Well, no, this is just the win. This just marks the winter. You know what I'm saying? You had the fall season. Now you got the winter season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The fall
It's
season.
getting cold over there in the south.
Huh?
It's getting cold over there in the south.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's getting cold over here too now in CD. It was like 40 degrees in the morning. 42 degrees in the morning.
People, make sure you guys tap on them like buttons. People, tap on those like buttons if you haven't done so already. Get us in them algorithms over there on YouTube and Facebook. Tap on them like buttons. Tap on them thumbs up buttons. People over there on YouTube, if you're new to us, hit that subscribe button. People on Facebook, hit that follow button as well. If you want to call in, the telephone number is right there in the title. 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900. And the access code is 365-310 pound.
Beer, Paul Walker. I heard of Fast and the Furious back in the day.
Yeah, had to do that report. When he
They had a Fast and the Furious back in 1966. They had a Fast and the Furious back in 1966. Back in the 1950s, they had a Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I did all them reports. I did all the reports. Yeah, so tonight's class title, people, is you know what I'm saying, prophets, priests, you know what I'm saying, just a message to, you know what I'm saying, because if you want to take the job of a prophet, if you're going to take the job of a priest, if you're going to take the job of a prophetess, if you're going to take the job of an evangelist, an apostle, you got to know the job details, what the job details are. And it's not just, you know what I'm saying, just having a fancy name at the beginning of your name. A lot of brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, take these jobs because just to be called, Apostle Joe, I'm Apostle Joanne. You know what I'm saying? Apostle Joanne, Apostle John. They just, you know what I'm saying, want to have these fancy names in their names. A lot of them do that for them. But you gotta know that, you know what I'm saying? Huh?
The boy Blueface is out. The boy Blueface is out.
Yeah.
That nigga looks different now. He looks big. Big U son got killed, unalive.
What?
It's going through in the area. Yeah, Big U son got, it was a shooting going on, a patrol going on last Saturday. Big U son got unalive.
Alexa, who is Big U?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Come on. My Caucasian robot don't know who Big U is.
Is it Chris? Is it old school? He's a rolling 60s Chris back in the day. Or the white master back then. He's one of the top Chris.
Alexa, who is public influencer Big U?
I don't know that one.
Yep. Nobody knows. They don't know who that is.
He's a big rolling 60s Chris.
Yeah. We know it. He's just not on the main circuit.
You know what I mean? She might, but he's not around. He's not a man. He's not the.
Alexa, who is Captain Tazariak?
From Wikipedia.org,
Oh, Lord.
Captain plays a supporting role in 2 of the films in the project, and the main role in his own short film, White Captain.
That's a lie.
No, that ain't him. Yeah. Sure enough, yeah.
Captain Desire, he's a big sellout. I'm sorry, he's a big sellout.
Yeah, he's on everybody's podcast. We ain't supposed to be doing that.
He got the knowledge too.
Yeah, we ain't supposed to be doing that. We ain't supposed to be on everybody's podcast. That's being a hoe.
And he went with Tommy Sotomayor. He went with Tommy Sotomayor.
Actually, they signed. He signed a contract with Tommy Sotomayor they got that podcast together.
He just interviewed him recently. That debate recently.
They got a podcast together. They signed a contract. They in partnership together now. That's funny. That's funny because Tommy Sotomayor was originally funded by Bishop T.D. Jakes. That's how that's how Tommy Sotomayor, you know what I'm saying? That's who was funding Tommy Sotomayor. Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Tommy Sotomayor came out like around 2011. That's when he first came out. He came around.
2011.
He ain't got talking like around like.
Yeah, because that's the time. That's 2010. 2010. When we first started on YouTube, because 2010 there was only 15-minute videos. You can only do 15-minute videos. You couldn't even go live. You can only do.
That is time. Yeah, Polyhood. You had Vigilant Christian in time. You had Rosh Hashanah. Yashara and all that back in the time, all of them.
Yeah.
And you're the only one surviving.
I'm the only one left. Yeah. I'm the only one left.
You're the only one surviving. All of them got taken from the bag.
Every last one of them is gone.
Steve probably tried.
Mm-hmm. I'm the only one. Ain't none of them is on. None of them is out there no more. None of them. They gone. The Vigilant Christian. They really did the Vigilant Christian wrong. You know what I'm saying? He got all them donations from his followers, and he got caught because he had his camera on. He took a cruise with his GAY lover, and they both were snorting coke together. And he built his career off of being called the Vigilant Christian. And he was caught.
Sheila just joined the conference.
And he was caught not only with the same gender, he also was caught with sniffing coke with him. And he was called a Vigilant Christian. And guess how he started his videos off? Good afternoon, my faith family. That's why with them smooth talkers, you got to be careful. He started, good afternoon, or when he do the report, good afternoon, or good evening, my faith family. We want to bless you all in Jesus' name. And what did he get caught with? He got caught with his GAY lover on a boat sniffing coke. And he ain't never been the same since. Once he got caught with doing that, he came back. He tried to come back. He said, I'm repentive, and I'm in about a week, I'm going to become an ordained bishop. And and he showed his little Caucasian bishop that's going to be ordaining him. He came back, and he still wasn't the same ever since then. Yeah, but there was a lot of them that came up, you know what I'm saying, back in 2010, 2011. But I'm the only one left out of all of the old schoolers. I'm the only one left. Everybody else either took a bag or they got exposed.
Took the bag, where the bag at? Where the bag at?
Tommy Sotomayor, I think he came out in, I think 2013, around 2013.
No, he came out 20. No, he came out 2011. His video from 2011.
2011?
Yeah, his video I looked at. His video looked like he came out in 2011.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he ain't got popular on 2013. He ain't got popular. He wasn't like he had a notoriety around 2012 to 2013 or 14. He got notoriety. Yeah. He's good now. I'm good. The one that had a started career was there. What's his name again? The one that died.
Kevin Samuels.
On a lot. He got the shortest career.
Kevin Samuels, he was only popping for 3 years. No, 2 years. 2 years and a half.
Yeah. He could have still been big. He could have still been big right now. He would feel like he was still been big right now.
No, they didn't want him. They used him for that just that simple thing. You know what I'm saying? To cause controversy. The same thing they used Tommy Sotomayor for, and that's why they had him to be up under Bishop T.D. Jakes. You know what I'm saying? Bishop T.D. Jakes was funding Tommy Sotomayor. And then he started, you know what I'm saying, getting linked with Tyrese. And then you had that Mark, you know who Mark Dice is, right?
Yeah, I remember Mark Day.
Yeah. He used to go hard too. And you can tell how he took the bag. He went from exposing the Illuminati to being a full-fledged supporter of Trump. Everything that he put on his channel was all about, you know what I'm saying, vote for Trump, Trump this, Trump that. He did a whole 360. Yeah, they all took the bag. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, dear. My name is Joe from the Medicare Health Center. How are you doing here?
Are you a Moditrode? You know what I just called him? I said, what hole did you come out of your mother? That's what you said. That's what I said. Are you a Moditrode? He's a butt baby. That's what he is. He's a butt baby. They don't like when you speak their language and use their language against them. They don't like that.
Oh yeah, I thought you were in the crew back in the days. Hell no.
Nah. Oh praise, oh praise, oh praise be to the Most High. That's right. All right, people. You're tuned into the preparation Bible study class. Starts at 8 o'clock. This is the preparation broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tap on them like buttons. If you haven't done so already, hit them thumbs up buttons. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, hit them follow buttons. You want to call in, the telephone number is 978 890 8900. That's 978 890 8900. And the access code is 365 310 pound. That's 365 310 pound. What else we got? Tonight's Bible study classes, we're calling out prophets, prophetesses, evangelists, apostles. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than a fancy title, people. It's more to it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take them titles, it's got to be some work behind them titles. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, get behind the pulpit and with a three-piece suit talking about, and then on the walls of Jericho, look at the sky, then look at the ground, then turn all the way around and say to your neighbor, I'm turning around, I'm turning around. You can't just say that. You got to be edifiable. You know what I'm saying? The Word of God is not a clown show like the Christian church. You got to edify the people. You got to go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's 24. Let me see.
7:29. Probably 7:30.
Ooh, okay, we got 1 minute. I was just about to go into subscriptions, but no. Brother Ronaldo Page will be in with the Prophecy in the News session of the ISBC Bible study class.
Yeah. Renato Page.
Here go Brother Ronaldo Page.
Higher blessings. Higher blessings, family. Pastor Michael Smith, Brother Jefferson, and the family that's on the line. And higher blessings to everyone.
All right.
Eleanor. Just joined the conference.
We got Sister Eleanor,
This Kim Toy.
Sister Kim Toy.
Just joined the conference.
Higher blessings to everyone.
Higher blessings, Brother Malik, Pastor, Brother Ronaldo, whoever else on the line that I don't know. Higher blessings.
Higher blessings, Sister Kim Troy. How you feeling?
I'm hanging in there at this point.
Gotta hang, no doubt. Higher blessings, Sister Kim.
What's going on, Sister Kim Toy? You don't sound like you in good spirits.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Pastor. I'm working on it. It ain't with Sister Charlotte.
That's right.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. As you say, we ain't in control.
Huh?
Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah, I'll be alright. thank you.
Sister Kim,
I say thank you.
just
Yeah.
know, in the famous words of Michael Jackson, you are not alone. Why? Because today, you know what I'm saying, them spirits was really active. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting against them spirits as well as today.
Sister Jackson.
That's why, you know, the morning daily bread usually is between 10 and 11 o'clock. But I'm fighting with the devices, so that's why I couldn't get it done until then at 2 o'clock. So
Yeah, I really like your daily bread during the day.
yeah, so you know we got to, you know what I'm saying, we got to persevere throughout whatever the attacks of the Shadim, you know what I'm saying, come at us. We got to persevere, you know. The Bible says what? The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So you can't let it get you down, you know what I'm saying? You can't or as the people like to say, don't let them see you sweat.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you see the demons coming, hit them back with a smile.
Amen. Amon, thank you, Pastor. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Let me see. We got Sister Jackson here. Okay. I guess we'll start with you. Sister Kim Toy Perry, good evening.
Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, everyone. A higher blessing.
All right. That's Sister Kim Toy Perry. And we got Sister Charlotte. Good evening. I know I heard Sister Charlotte come in. Sister Charlotte? I know I heard her come in. Maybe she didn't come in. All right. Let's see. Brother Jeff, good evening. Going once, but yeah, that's Brother Jeff. That's one
Good
Jeff.
evening.
That's one Jeff. Oh, I should have said Brother Jeff. Okay, so we got Brother Jeff. Okay, Brother Jeff, good evening. Going once. Going twice. All right, now Brother Jeff. And we got Sister Jackson. Sister Jackson, good evening. Sister Jackson, good evening.
Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, Pastor. A higher blessing, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Oh, damn, wait, hold up. First is Sister Kim Toy Perry with that down spirit. Now is Sister Jackson. Are y'all battling the same spirits?
No, Pastor. The apple just took a lot of it out of me today.
Oh.
I'll be alright.
All right.
I'm gonna be good. It just takes a second or two, but I'll be okay.
All right. Sister Jackson. We got, let's see, Sister Sheila.
Yes, good evening, Pastor. Good evening, everyone. How you blessing the Shai's name?
Sister Sheila right there. And Sister Eleanor.
Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, everyone.
I could have swore I heard Sister Charlotte come in here. Sister Charlotte, you in here? I thought I heard Sister Charlotte come in. Guess not. All right, Brother Ronaldo Page.
Yes, Brother Pastor Michael Smith and family. My blessings, everyone. I can totally relate to what everyone may be going through. There's a lot going on in the world. Principalities in the air are everywhere. You know, when the assault is on, you know, especially for Israel. But as Pastor said, you know, poise under pressure. Never let them see you sweat. Keep your head up, family. Keep your head up. It's going to be all right. You know, tell yourself, you know, you feel happy. You feel healthy. You feel terrific. You feel terrific, you know. That's psychology of mind. You got to tell yourself something. And before the mind can react to it sometimes. But look, I can totally relate. You know, we all can. So we in this together. There you go, baby. There you go, sister. You know, you ain't rolling in this boat by yourself, family. We all together in this boat, going together. It's going to be all right. All praise to the Most High.
Amen.
All praises. Thank you.
Because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're spiritual. And they're pulling down the strongholds. You know. All right. Let's see. We went to Brother Jeff already.
No weapon formed against us shall prosper.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on.
We might have to feel the heat, but we're not going to get burnt. You know what I'm saying? All right, you might feel the heat, but the Lord will not allow you to get burnt. So you know what I'm saying? So just keep the heat, keep feeling the heat. Just get yourself a fan or some AC. You know what I'm saying? So when you feel the heat, you can cool yourself off. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go ahead and pray.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, All right, let's go to get the prayer in. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done
Yes, hello.
Thy will be done.
David Miller, part of your
on earth
he would like to make a business.
as it is in heaven. Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our trespasses
Forgive us our trespasses,
as we forgive those that trespass against us.
as we forgive those that trespass against us.
Lead us not into temptation,
Lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
the power, and the glory,
the power, and the glory,
forever and ever.
forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, people. We got Brother Ronaldo Page for the prophecy in the news. What we got, Brother Ronaldo?
Yes, hello.
Hold on for a minute, Brother Ronaldo. Let me see this. Hold on for the Brother Ronaldo. Let me see who this is on somebody on the line. Who's this?
Yes, hello. This is Steven Miller. I'm part of Drewski's PR team. He would want to make a business.
Oh Lord. Goodbye. Drewski's PR team. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Brother Ronaldo Page.
Yes, as I was saying, family, a lot going on around the world. The biggest thing that happened today, a few hours ago, earlier this morning, was that the Ayatollah over in Iran, the Supreme Leader issued an ultimatum to Trump. You know, he told Trump that he demands the U.S. end the Israeli war and support that he has in the Middle East involving what's going on before he will even consider cooperation. The United States out there to stand off. In fact, regional security, oil market, geopolitics and global power balance, escalation could trigger broader conflict. You know, they got tension going on because of the 1979 embassy takeover, where Iran viewed the differences between them as fundamental but tactical. You know, Trump said that him curbing the nuclear plan will definitely make alliance, or he won't make alliances for them, and they can look forward to future attacks. On top of that, Russia has said if that does occur, it's going to escalate. It's going to, you know, bring everybody into war. Same thing with the Venezuela situation. Russia and China has let Trump know, and the Pentagon know that they have strategically armed Venezuela. They got over $1 trillion involved in infrastructure and oil projects in Venezuela. And assault on Venezuela would be assault on China and Russia. You guys know the SNAP situation. Trump said no. Although the courts told him to do the transition, he's speculating and saying now he's trying to find a way. He doesn't see a way how he can do it right there. He said when they figure out a way for him to do it, he'll do it, but he can't fund the entire program. The entire program won't be funded, so you know it's all a play. But you got to understand this as well, family. These things that are occurring, they can just occur all of a sudden, really out of the blue. As fast as we say, you know, they didn't occur really, but they have planned these things for the last, 15, 20 years. You know, no matter what president comes in there, you know, they select the right person to execute plans that they want, you know, at a particular time, depending on that person, that individual person, that satanic personality. You know, this satanic individual right here, as fast as said numerous times, was decided and picked long time ago to be the one that dismantled America and caused the chaos and confusion to bring about the New World Order, you know, of a police state and of a situation of murder and mayhem all around the world. I mean, all the indications are there. You can see it. Over in Africa, he's going into Nigeria because he said this to the Christians, he's going to save the Christians, but you know that's a fallacy. They've been killing in Africa for over 250 years now. Different factions killing each other, left and right. You know, just this week, just the other day, they killed over 1,000 people, men and women, in Africa. And it was a female terrorist, RSF terrorist force, backed by the United States, that killed over 1,000 people and took hostage female women and children and told the soldiers to rape them so that they could purify the bloodlines, raping and demoralizing them. So, you know, these things are going on all around the world as we speak in heavy form. You know, the Caribbean has
Just join the conference.
Trump is saying he wasn't going to attack Venezuela, but he's posturing in every way. I mean, he speaks for his fourth time. He told, he speaks for the fourth time. He says one thing and he does just the other. The same thing with Netanyahu. Over there in Israel from day one, for 24, there hasn't been a ceasefire for 24 hours. You're not going to hear this on your news, your local news. They're not going to tell you what's going on. Remember, we live in a microcosm, a cross-section of the real world. We're in a bubble. The United States is in a bubble. As long as they can feed you entertainment, they can feed you sports, they can feed you who's shaking their ass or who's doing something ridiculous on social media, they're not going to tell you what's going on. They ain't going to tell you until the shoe drops. The shoe is going to drop, and it's going to eventually drop. They're going to tell you, but they're not going to tell you until the shoe drops, you know, in itself. You know, the dollar has declined again. You know, your dollar now is worth 50 cents. Remember I spoke with you 3 weeks ago, it was worth 80 cents. It's now worth 50 cents. All those dollars from all those countries around the world are coming back to the United States. The bond market is down right now. The bond market, they can't find people to buy bonds. Countries won't buy them. And not only that, the Fortune 500 companies are unloading them. So, you know, if the stock market was ever just air. It's definitely air now. Well, it always was air. You're just buying an idea and hoping that it comes to fruition, and then to get your money out. You try to put your money out to try to get it from equity to cash right now, it'd be very difficult. I've got people calling me from back in, I was involved, asking me, where's your broker at? So, what's going on, family, all around the world, domestically, here where we are at, he has issued a deployment of even more military on the streets of every city now. He's talking about, so he just, this spiral activity, this satanic activity, is just looping itself and building up to a cataclysmic, occurrence that's going to eventually hit us. But we're aware, you're aware, and you feel the tension. I know you do. Each and every one of you. On the sound of my voice and on every platform, I know you feel the tension. If it's not in your personal life, it's in when you go out and about and do your daily activities. And not only that, you see the different things that are going on that you can't see. But as Pastor just said a moment ago to Sister Kim Torres, Sister Jackson, keep your head up, poise under pressure, be of good cheer. The fact of the matter is that we understand what's coming. So when they make the announcement, we won't be surprised. Don't be surprised also, those who are preparing on snap, that it may not even materialize this month at all, because it's a game they're playing. It's just as much the demon rats as much as the satanic Republicans. They're all in the same boat together. They're all in the same club. And the things that are happening around the world, ricocheting, is all going to come back to Babylon. It's all coming back, It's all coming back. So, got a lot more for you, but I don't want to hold up to everybody. We'll get started with the Bible study class, Pastor, family, all things to the Most High. I bless you.
Brother Ronaldo, what you say about the because I was hearing more about what's going on in Africa and Trump and the Christians.
Say it again, brother.
About Trump, declaring war, but because the Christians being persecuted in Nigeria.
Yeah, he's saying that the reason that they're going to Syria is because of Christians being persecuted in Nigeria. When they've been at war for 250 years. Oh, the African continent consists of over 300 countries.
Yeah.
It's not one country. There's several different, there's Tanzania and all these different countries all mixed together. And all of them have different religions, different gods, and different beliefs. They've been at war for 250 years. He has terrorists in different parts of Africa already that's causing all like the RSF. He's got ISIS. He's got all these other different terrorist groups that are there stirring up problems. And Ayafasa, Ayafasa, like we spoke this way back even before he had his satanic parade, his ritual, his parade ritual, that they were going down after Ayafasa for that gold and the oil that they found. That is that's why they go, Nigeria ain't with a hop, skip, and a jump for Ayafasa.
Yeah.
And I remember I told the family about they found a terrorist group that they had stopped with all kind of arms and weapons that were going in there at one time. So he's going to war with Iran. I mean, not Iran, but Iran eventually. But the man got so much going on, Pastor. He's got declaration. He hasn't made declaration of war with Congress because the shutdown and because he can. And don't have to because of what has went down with Bush and all these other when they attacked Iraq when they took over Lebanon. This thing's going on in Lebanon. Right? Matter of fact, they've sent troops to Lebanon right now, Syria, the Sudan. We've got troops all around the globe. That's why I tell you, family, we are in World War III now. But as Richard Nixon said, if you want the American public to believe something, you've got to put it on TV first. If you don't put it on TV, or you don't put it on social media, most of the population doesn't believe it. So, we're echoing, out and telling everybody what's what's going on, but they're not going to believe it until they say it on NBC, ABC, NBC, and all the other alphabets. But it's happening right now as we speak. The revelation in the Bible is fulfilling itself. The fourth seal has been broken. There's thousands and thousands of people being murdered in different countries right now as we speak. It's happening in a 24-hour a day period. Over in Palestine, overnight they killed 135 people. Over in Africa, they killed over 1,000, close to 2,000, 2,500 people. Over in the Sudan, in Syria, Iran has just said that they are not. Iran gave the United States an ultimatum. So what does that tell you? Iran, that they already bombed once and already had the confrontation with Israel. Now the Ayatollah Khomeini has given the United States an ultimatum. He's telling them, we don't give a F about you, what you're talking about, what you want to do. So that's telling you right now what is about to occur. And it's so we are in World War III. This guy, they want to keep this guy in office because he like I said before, they got the right one. When they drove him, they got the right one. He's like the guy that has nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose. He sold his soul, like many of them have, to Mephistopheles, Satan, the enemy. He sold his soul. He's got nothing to lose. Even if he doesn't get another term, they're talking about changing the that's another thing today. Bannon, his main guy, Bannon, they're putting forth, the GOP is putting forth declarations to change the Constitution so Trump could have a third term. If they can't change the Constitution for Trump to have a third term, they are going to create a war. Something has to pop off. It's like if you're trying to hit, you've got 20 targets and you're trying to hit one of them. Out of 20, you're bound to hit one that's going to flash point and get you pushed back. And what's going on right now with Russia about to take over Ukraine? That right there is a strategic move. You got the cartels in Mexico putting hits out on public figures and also anybody that's traveling. They're putting hits out all around the country on Americans. So they're gonna get what they want. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to contain first before they announce, because they got to be prepared for the mayhem. Just like right now, the people are going in the stores because of the SNAP situation, the first situation that didn't drop. People are in stores right now. They're not reporting that to you either on your local news. People are running up to stores and gas stations, 7-Eleven, and all over the place. But they're going to make it seem like it's all calm, cool, and willy-nilly until they get until they get the military in place and they come and knock on your door, in itself, and ask you for your papers. Because they said right now, Trump had also said today that anybody can be deported. You see what I'm saying? We spoke about this. We spoke about this 3-4 weeks ago. I told you that, the immigrants was just a mirage. He's coming for Israel, period. And anybody else that ain't got their paperwork in order, But now they're saying anybody can be deported. They're trying to create a law in Congress for that. So it's all written down. It's all written. But I will continue to bring you the information. But as I said back there, and specifically in Nigeria, they are going there to get their gold out of there. They're going to get the gold and the oil out of there. But they're putting the facade of they're going to save supposedly Christians, But they've been killing Christians and each other there for 250 years. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. You can't. So you know what it is. They know that their time is up. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of the world. There's more of Jacob around the world, family. There's more of us. Because he promised Abraham that he would spread us like the seed, like the kernels of sand on the beaches all around the world. You can't go nowhere in the world
I mean, every country, every world, even if you go to the Antarctica, you're gonna find Israelites. We're all around the world. You know, we're like my grandmother used to say, we're like a flower. We're everywhere. We're like cut flower with all persuasions, all flavors and colors and textures and everything. We're all around. So, you know, they are just trying to say their hymnology. You know, their history. You know, they're dying off and they can't procreate. You know, that's another situation they're dealing with. You know, so that is why they're trying to infuse themselves in us. You know, those people are unmelanated, trying to get with people of melanated. You know, they're trying to save their race. You know, in itself. And it's like I said before, it's a man or a woman who has nothing to lose. When they didn't have nothing to lose, they have no problem with taking everybody with them. But we know that the Most High has a different plan. And that's why it's important for us to congregate and keep each other assured that no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, no matter what is going on, the Most High has his hand and a hedge around Israel. As long as we do what we need to do, as we say we're going to do consistently, again, keeping the law, statutes, and holy days, and congregate the way we do. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. All praise to the Most High.
Amen. That's Brother Ronaldo paid for your prophecy in the news. Brother Ronaldo prayed for your prophecy in the news. All right. And yeah, like you said, you know, Iran is, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to attack because there was. Did you hear about that attack over there in London, where that Negro who's a Muslim went on a stabbing spree?
Yeah, I heard about the attack where he had attacked 10 people at night. They tried to make it. They said it was a Muslim, but it was just a Briton guy. They tried to make it a national thing of you know, because of what's going on with Iran.
Yeah, well, you know, Negroes want to be joining in the Nation of Islam too.
Yeah, it was a brother. It was a brother.
Yeah,
It was a brother who did it.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said. Did you see that?
They tried to put the stigma of him being a Muslim.
Yeah, exactly.
That in with the reason why, you know, they're against the Arab states. But like I said, Pastor, the Arab states are standing up. You know they control all. I mean, gas prices are already ridiculous. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You ain't heard that in the news either. They ain't talking about the gas price is $7 in California. Gas price is $7.
Yeah. So you see.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, it's $7, $7, $6, and $5. You know, definitely $5. I mean, regular is $5. So if you know, I use premium, it's $7 almost. You know, it's crazy.
I'm glad I don't drive.
Gas station under $7, guys go all over the place.
I like back seats. You know what I'm saying? When I go up to a car, I don't even go to the front seat. I go right to the back seat. I said, what door are you opening up? Don't open up that front door. Open up that back door.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't sitting on front seat.
We got mayhem everywhere.
Yeah, but they make because you know Negroes is Muslims too. They want to be Muslim. They want to be rock worshippers too. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of Negroes, Salam Salegum and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the Arabs crew, you know what I'm saying, love it. The Arabs love it when you Negroes want to join the Nation of Islam. You can be willing guinea pigs for, you know what I'm saying, strapping C4 to your body for air. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I love air. Boom! That's what you said. That's what you're saying. Allah just means power. You know what I'm saying?
Right, Pastor, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely, because I was possessed at one time. So you're absolutely right. You know, they got a lot of us, that spirit of possession of false religion is definitely upon us. You know, I think you were speaking about false prophets and false religion today on your Daily Bread.
Yeah. I was on another person's broadcast last night about 3 o'clock in the morning, and some woman called in, you know what I'm saying, talking about um, the book of Timothy. I said Timothy, no, I said Thomas. The book of Thomas. They said, she said, yeah, you know, Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, is Jesus. Well, he probably is. You know what I'm saying? But Muhammad's not Yeshua. But she was getting at, saying that, well, you know, Thomas prophesied that, you know what I'm saying, Muhammad is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They want to say it's Messiah. No, You know what I'm saying? There is no prophecy in the Quran. All the Quran is a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, words on top of words on top of words with nothing coming to pass. The Bible got prophecy that came to pass, that has come to pass now, and that's scheduled to come to pass later. You can't get no other book of prophecies than the Bible. But yeah, this woman Muslim say, yeah, we all love each other, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Christ is God and Allah is Christ and all that. I said, woman, you confused. But yeah, she called into something like, and y'all gonna put up with this? But yeah, no, I'm on this platform of Israelites who love Africans. So of course they're going to embrace that woman who's a Muslim because they probably trying to, you know what I'm saying, talk to that Muslim, you know what I'm saying, to whatever. Yeah, you know. But yeah. But yeah, these are the things that, you know what I'm saying, even when I'm not on these broadcasts, I'm still, you know what I'm saying, in these people comment boards, you know what I'm saying, what in the hell you doing? Take that kufi off of your head. You ain't no damn Muslim. Put down that bean pie. Don't be selling them Final Call newspapers. All right.
That crafty council, you know, they have been inundating us with that for so long, you know, in so many different forms, you know, it's diabolical what they have done to us, you know, in our minds, you know, here in Babylon, you know, it's just diabolical. But that just goes to show you that the work we have in front of us, Pastor.
Yeah, did you see that old 1964 photo of the picture that they put out when Biggie Smalls was unalived, of that Muslim with that bow tie?
Yeah, what was it, Pastor? You kind of breaking up here. I got to hear Biggie Smalls and who?
It was an old it looked like an old 1964 photo that was took from a 1964 Kodak camera of a freaking damn Negro Muslim with a bow tie, and they put him out to be the unaliver of Biggie.
Oh, I think, yeah, I seen that photograph. I seen that article. You know, I knew it was nonsense. Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, Lord.
These people are full of tricks. Well, you know, we in the month of the trickster.
Yeah.
November and December, that's 8 months.
Yeah.
There's gonna be all kind of technology going on, you know, and it's all, you know, satanic and it's all ritualistic for them.
All right. I tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Bible says, come up out of her, my people, be ye separated. Because this land will pollute you. But what we're going to do, we're going to get these scriptures, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, our people, they don't want, you know what I'm saying, to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the word of God. They want to hear the Bible, but they don't want to hear the Bible the way it's supposed to be taught. They want to hear the Bible, you know what I'm saying, from somebody with a three-piece suit, you know what I'm saying, probably some shiny shoes, you know what I'm saying, and preaching in cadences. You know what I mean by preaching in cadences? Preaching in cadences is, and walk on the water now, and dance on the ice, and turn and twist, drop it like it's hot, and then just drop it over there and run up and down the streets. And when you're finished doing that, put in money in the collection plate. They want to hear that. That's what fulfills them. And the first thing these old women say is, Lord, preach! Preach on! What you saying? They got our people's mind in a trick bag. And Pastor Porkchop is just sweating. You know what I'm saying? And he got the handkerchief and he's dapping his forehead like he's really saying something. Yeah, and then are you about to change into a dinosaur, sir? This is what our people are intrigued to. But let's see. Let's go into some scriptures. Or in the famous words of that Philadelphia cigar smoking pastor, let's get some Bible. Sister Jackson.
I'm on.
First one is Numbers.
The first one is Numbers. Yeah, they tried to, you know what I'm saying? Because I had everything together. That's why I was fighting this morning. That's why I had to do the daily bread late today, because I was supposed to have it. I had everything ready by like 10 o'clock. But then I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, get thee behind me, you damn devils. Try to step on their head and kick them in the ass, and you know what I'm saying? And then they just, you know what I'm saying? They're switching accounts, and I'm like, what the hell? So I'm fighting with them all the way to 2 o'clock. But and then when I started the broadcast at 2 o'clock, and I know Alexa had, because I went over it with Alexa, and Alexa had everything down pat. And then when I went to go and to ask her at 2 o'clock, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know that scripture. I said, Alexa, go to sleep. Anyway, but we're going to pick up, you know what I'm saying, what Alexa didn't pick up. We're going to put down what Alexa didn't pick up. All right. Go ahead, Sister Jackson.
Well, I'm checking something because I said 61. Numbers on board 61.
Oh, that must be what it is.
Just join the conference.
It must be 16. Must be 16. Try number 16. I know it's one.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
16 verse 1.
1, 6.
Yeah, 16 verse 1.
Okay.
That's probably one.
Alright. Now, Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohat, the son of Levi, Dathan and Abram, the son of Elab, Ori, and the sons of Pelah, sons of Reuben, took men.
They took men.
Got the one passage?
So, yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Our people don't want to hear real preaching. Our people don't want to hear edification preaching. They want to hear things, what they want to hear, that is going to fulfill their lustful minds. So, you in the wilderness, all of Israel in the wilderness, everybody's following Moses, like they're supposed to. But then you always have a group of Negroes. Who you, Moses? The Lord speaks to all of us, Moses. I don't know what makes you so special. You got us walking, you know what I'm saying, in the wilderness. My feet hurt. I'm going back to Egypt, you know what I'm saying? Moses, slow down with that staff. Can you imagine what Moses was going through? You know what I'm saying? The women, Moses, I'm on my period. Slow down. I need some pads. I'm hungry, Moses. Do you think that quail filled me up? You only gave me one little measly quail. John had 4 of them. Can you imagine the things that Moses had to go through? So what did the group of Israelites do? Go ahead, continue. We're in the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 2 now.
And they rose up before Moses
Oh, they rose up before him. Go ahead.
with certain of the children of Israel,
Oh, okay.
250 princes of the assembly,
Damn,
and
250
the
of them.
congregation,
Uh-huh.
and the congregation men of renown.
Uh-huh. Notice they men of renown.
Verse 3.
See, they're men of renown, so they are noticeable men. You know what I'm saying? They're popular men. They are men they're influential men. Go ahead.
And they gathered themselves together
Uh-huh.
against Moses.
Again, what? For Moses.
Aaron.
Wait a minute. There was for Moses.
No, they were against Moses.
They was helping out Moses.
Against Moses.
250 of these rebellious Negroes did not want to follow the man that the Most High God put up for them to follow. Because the task is too hard for them. They got tired of walking, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want 1 quail, they wanted 4 on their plate. You know what I'm saying? There was no where's the barbecue sauce, Moses? You gonna give me this dry meat and I can't have no sauce with it, Moses. Moses, I need some water. Hit that rock. Can you imagine what Moses had to go through? 250 of them, and they even talked to other men, you know what I'm saying, say, yo, we're going to rise up, we're gonna get a leader of our own, you know what I'm saying, and we going back to Egypt. Forget all this walking, you know what I'm saying. I know the promised land is full of milk and honey, but damn, it's too far. Let's go back to Egypt. At least we were building brick without straw. There was many guys in Egypt. Go ahead.
Okay. And they rose up before Moses and certain of the children of Israel, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
That's
and
Moses'
said
brother.
unto them,
That's Moses' brother. Go ahead.
ye take too much upon you. And all the congregation are holy.
Wait a minute.
Every one of them.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hear that? Do you hear what these Negroes are saying? Now, the Most High God chose Moses and Aaron. Moses is the preacher. Moses is the prophet. No, I'm sorry. Moses, because the Most High God said, see, I have made you as a God unto Aaron. So Moses was to tell Aaron, and Aaron was the preacher. The Most High God spoke to Moses. Moses told Aaron. Aaron preached it. So the Most High God chose Moses and Aaron. Look what these Negroes saying. What did these Negroes are saying? Read that verse again.
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
and said unto them,
Mm-hmm.
Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy,
Stop right there.
every one of them.
Stop right there. They said that we are all anointed. You ain't the only anointed one, Moses. You ain't the only one that the Lord speaks to, Moses. We all, the Most High God speaks to all of us. But they wasn't saying that at the mount when they was hearing that thunder. They said, you go, Moses. If we speak to him, we gonna be unalive. But now, they knee deep in the wilderness, you know what I'm saying? Now they talking about, yo, we all holy. You know what I'm saying? We all special. The Lord speak to all of us. This is what the Negroes are saying. Ain't that what these Negroes saying today? These prophetess. Oh, God spoke. Listen, one thing about the prophetess in the Bible, they all was in order under the Most High. Even Deborah. Deborah said what? Deborah said, my heart, which is her mind, is towards the priest. I think it's the priest. I think it's the men. Either the priest or the men of Israel. I think it's the priest. The priest of Israel. That's what Deborah said. And Deborah had a husband. But when you see these prophetesses out here today, they are independent and they sway up and down God spoke to them. But yet, they got the attire of a harlot. How is God speaking to you and you dressing like Ceramicus? So what God speaking to you? Ceramicus? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Alexa, Revelations 2, verse 20.
According to the King James Bible, Revelation 2:20 reads, Notwithstanding I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols.
So what did this woman who called, notice it said, who she calls herself a prophetess, who calls herself a prophetess, who is seduced, who is teaching, that's number one, she's teaching. The woman ain't supposed to be teaching. She, number one, Revelation 2:20 says, she calls herself a prophet. Number two, she's teaching. And number three, she's seducing the prophets. How is she seducing the prophets? Oh, you blessed. You the Lord. You do this and you got a blessing coming and all this, you all say all this stuff. Seducing the prophets. The Lord said 3 things that this woman was doing that was wrong. She calling herself a prophetess, she's teaching, and she's seducing. Let's just read that again. Alexa, Revelations 2, verse 20.
According to the King James Bible, Revelation 2:20 reads, Notwithstanding I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols.
It's okay, you can eat that pork. You know what I'm saying? You can eat that chopped barbecue. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? There's one woman, no, there's one man who says that he don't believe in the Bible, but then he called into the show and he said, the people said, do you keep the Sabbath day? This man said, every day is the Sabbath day. Huh? That's a lie. Because if you kept the Sabbath day every day, then you starve to death. Because you cannot cook on the Sabbath day. But see, this is the precepts that the Christian churches be pushing. Anyway, suffer that woman Jezebel to teach and preach and just teach the prophets to commit fornication. If you are going to select a title as an evangelist, as a prophet, as a prophetess, as a apostle, then you got to teach line upon line, precept upon precept, and wake up and give the identity to the children of Israel. All right, let's go back to what's it, Jeremiah 16?
Numbers.
Yeah, verse 3, right?
Numbers.
Huh?
Okay, yeah.
Verse 3, okay. Jeremiah 16, verse 3.
And Josiah is among them. Therefore, lift up ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord Josiah. Verse 4.
Wait, hold on. Read that, hold on. Read that again. Therefore, do what above the congregation?
Lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord Josiah.
Why you think the Lord is talking to you? The Lord talks to everybody. The Lord is not a respecter of person. They like to use that too. The Lord is not a respecter of person. The Lord is with us all. The Lord speaks to us all. That's a lie. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face. Verse 5. And he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow, Messiah will show you who are his, who is holy.
In the end, you know who's of the Lord and who's not. You know what I'm saying? You know. You don't see, listen, you don't see no scandals over here. You don't see nobody talking about, oh, this one did that, that one did this. You don't see none of that over here. We go strictly by the book over here. You don't see no cash apps up there, do you? Do you see? Let me see. Hold on, let me see. No, don't see none. And that's only by request. You know what I'm saying? You request this for the cash app, we give it to you. But you don't see none up there, do you? Only thing we ask you to do is hit that like button. And the reason why we ask you to hit that like button is because Facebook and social media done changed up the algorithm where in order for you to be in the algorithm, you got to hit that like button. But if you look at old videos, 10 years ago, 12, 13 years ago, look at old videos, you would never hear me, you never heard me say anything about hitting that like button. You never heard me say anything about, say comments or anything like that. Never heard me say none of that. All you saw me do was hit the like button, say what I had to say, and get the hell on. That's all you seen. That's because back then, you didn't need to hit the like button because you automatically was put in the algorithm. Now they changed it up. That's like that's the famine of the word. They changed up to make it harder and harder for, for this truth to get out. But look, What did Moses say? When Moses seen them evil Israelites coming up against him, did he pick up a staff and try to smack the hell out of them? No. He went straight to the Most High God in prayer. So therefore, what do you do when you have a problem? Do you attack the problem?
Right.
Or do you go to the Most High in prayer? Are you better than Moses? If Moses, being the one who spoke to the Most High God face to face, is when them 200, this man had 250 Israelites coming up against him. So about Moses, you ain't no God. Well, leave us alone. We want to go back to Egypt. He had 250 coming up against him. You got one little YN coming up against you, and you talking about, oh, I can't help it. You got maybe, you know what I'm saying, one little ratchety hood rat coming up against you, and you talking about you got a problem. Moses had 250 Israelites coming up against him, and what's the first thing he did? Fell directly on his face. Lord, please come get these niggas. Because I don't want to have to pick up my staff and keep walking. What did the Most High? So the Most High answered him back. Because what did he say? Read that again. He said, stand ye this day, and you will see who's the Lord's and who's not.
He's back unto Korah, and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow, Messiah will show who I is and who is holy, and will cause him to come well unto him, near to him, even him whom he had chosen, will he cause to come near unto him.
So, you see how quick the Most High God answered Moses? Moses fell on his face. The Most High God answered him just like that. Follow directions, brothers and sisters. You got an issue? Fall on your face. You know what I'm saying? Fall on your face. Say, Lord, I can't do this. I need help. Help me, please. And if you're sincere with your prayer, without doubting, the Lord, as soon as you get up off your knees, the Lord will, you know what I'm saying, show up and show out. The Lord said, look, even tomorrow, watch, the Lord will show you who is his and who's not. Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me. Screen just went dark.
We were just speaking earlier in the broadcast, you know what I'm saying, about you know what I'm saying, when we first started on YouTube, you know, when it wasn't no live, you couldn't go to live, and on Facebook too, you couldn't go live on Facebook. You only can upload 15-minute videos, you know what I'm saying, back in 2010, you know what I'm saying, you can only upload 15-minute videos. So, you know what I'm saying, we was just, you know what I'm saying, uploading 15-minute videos, 15-minute lessons. If we had to do an hour lesson, we uploaded 4 videos, you know what I'm saying, to equal out to an hour lesson. That's what we used to do, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, you know what I'm saying. And it was a whole lot of other, you know what I'm saying, YouTubers that was, you know what I'm saying, along the line. You had this white boy calling himself the Vigilant Christian. Every time he came on, he said, good morning, my faith family. Good morning, my faith family. White boy, you know what I'm saying? Come, let's pray together. Lord Jesus Christ. And then, you know what I'm saying? And come to find out, you know what I'm saying? He got all that money from his people who donated to him, and a video service of him with his gay lover on a boat snorting coke.
Lord, have
So,
mercy.
So there he got knocked out the way. Then you had Mark Dice. He was going hard at it. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, he switched from exposing the celebrities to being a Trump supporter. Everything on his channel was all about Trump, Trump this, Trump that. And anybody say anything against Trump, oh, leave him alone. That's it. He's gonna be this. They all sold out. You know what I'm saying? Black Child. You know what I'm saying? Damn that other damn Ya Corral, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? They all sold out. Illuminati Radio is the only one left out of all of the old exposers on YouTube. They're all gone. Let you know who's left. Let you know who's off in it. See, because when we started out, it was not about no money. We were sincere with what we was doing. And we are here, and it's still not about no money, and we still here. You know what I'm saying? It's how you know who's authentic. Yeah. All the other ones is gone. Boom, boom, zoom, like that Mazda commercial. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 6. This dude said you censored for all his company
Mm-hmm.
and put fire therein
Mm-hmm.
and put incense in them before Isaiah tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom Isaiah chose, he shall be holy. He take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi.
Sons of Levi. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And Moses said unto Korah, here I pray you, ye sons of Levi.
So these are the priests.
See, it's but a small thing unto you that a higher of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel.
So the Most High God separated the priests. The Most High God separated the priests from Israel. Go ahead.
To bring you near to himself.
To himself. Uh-huh.
Just a minute.
Notice the Most High God separated the
To do
priests.
service out of the tabernacle of Isaiah,
Mm-hmm.
and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
Read that again.
To do the service at the tabernacle of Isaiah, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
So what is the priest? What is the job? What is the job of the priests or the leaders of Israel? To minister. Another word for minister. Alexa, give me the definition of minister.
As a noun, minister is usually defined as a person authorized to conduct religious worship, member of the clergy, pastor. As a verb, minister is usually defined as to administer or apply. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for minister.
Alexa, give me more definition for minister.
I have 8 more definitions for minister. As a noun, 1. A person authorized to administer sacraments, as at Mass. 2. A person appointed by or under the authority of a sovereign or head of a government to some high office of state, especially to that of head of an administrative department. 3. A diplomatic representative accredited by one government to another and ranking next below an ambassador. 4. A person acting as the agent or instrument of another. As a verb, 5. To furnish, supply. 6. To perform the functions of a religious minister. 7. To give service, care, or aid, attend, as to wants or necessities. 8. To contribute, as to comfort or happiness.
All praises, all praises. To minister is to serve. So we, as the priests, are serving Israel with the understanding so that they can come to life. That is what the priests and the leaders of Israel is supposed to do. Bring Israel to life. You know, back in the day, they used to have this GE commercial. GE, we bring good things to life. That's what we are supposed to do. Bring Israel to life. And if you're not bringing Israel to life, then you're not doing the job of a leader. How do you bring Israel to life? Well, you got to give them life. Bible says what? Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. The Bible says what? It is the word that quickens, the flesh profits nothing. Alexa, give me the definition of quicken.
The verb quicken is usually defined as to make more rapid, accelerate, hasten. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for quicken.
Alexa, give me more definitions for quicken. Alexa, give me more definition for quicken.
I have 6 more definitions for the verb quicken. 1. To give or restore vigor or activity. 2. Stir up, rouse, or stimulate. 2. To revive, restore life. 2. 3. To become more active, sensitive, etc. 4. To become alive, receive life. 5. Of the mother, to enter that stage of pregnancy in which the fetus gives indications of life. 6. Of a fetus in the womb, to begin to manifest signs of life.
There you go. All praise be to the Most High God. It is the spirit that quickens or made alive. The flesh profits nothing. So that's what we are supposed to be doing. And if you leaders is not making alive the people, then what the hell are you doing? Because I tell you, 3-piece suits, shiny shoes, and preaching in cadences is not making alive. What is a cadence? And the walls of Jericho went up and went down. And you went all the way around and you jumped upside down. That is not quickening or giving life to the people. And all it's doing is entertaining them. It's got to be edified, edified, edified. Go ahead.
1 second, Pastor.
Make sure you guys tap on, I'm telling you, I'm telling you about the like buttons, people, again. Make sure you guys tap on them like buttons. Get us in the algorithm, people. Tap on those like buttons. If you're new to us over there on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to us over there on Facebook, hit that follow button. Turn on your notification bells.
Okay, I'm back, Pastor.
All right.
They know how to come right in the middle of me doing like that. Okay. We're on verse 10. 11.
We're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 11.
We're in the book of Numbers.
Oh, I mean Numbers. Numbers, chapter 16, verse 11.
16, verse 1 to 11. Well, not something, but happened. I'm going to move to another Bible, but this one is acting up.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Them spirits been them motivating the evil around us all day. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my boxing gloves on. You know what I'm saying?
You got halfway.
And get my vinegar.
Okay.
I said, scat vampire, scat vampire. Sprinkle a little vinegar on them.
I had to get up, go way across the room and get some vinegar.
Now I don't know what vinegar. Don't quote me on that one. I don't know if vinegar do anything, but you know, I was just saying.
Okay, so let me see. I just want to let me tie up my can. I don't know what I did. I must have hit a button. Because it's coming up, but the page is blank.
Ooh.
They wipe my page out past all.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. I'm just, hey, I was trying to get this. I was trying to get this out this afternoon, and I couldn't get it out.
Okay, verse 11. For which cause both thou and all the company are gathered together against Yeshua. And what is Aaron that ye murmurs against you?
Murmuring, they complaining. Let me see. Alexa, give me the definition of murmur.
As a noun, murmur is usually defined as a low, continuous sound, as of a brook, the wind, or trees, or of low, indistinct voices. As a verb, murmur is usually defined as to make a low or indistinct sound, especially continuously. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for murmur.
Alexa, give me more definitions of murmuring. Alexa, give me more definitions of murmuring.
I have 8 more definitions for murmur. As a noun, 1. A mumbled or private expression of discontent. 2. An abnormal sound heard on listening to the heart, usually through a stethoscope, produced by the blood passing through deformed cardiac valves. 3. In some persons a similar sound heard when blood passes through normal valves. 4. A voice quality in which vibration of the vocal cords is accompanied by the escape of a great deal of
Alexa,
air.
stop. That's enough of that. You see, they was complaining against Aaron. Can you imagine what they were saying at the bottom of the mount to get Aaron to build a golden calf? Aaron, Moses is up there too long. Aaron, we need something to worship. Give us something to worship, Aaron. All right, give me your earrings. Give me your rings. Give me your nose rings and everything. That bull that you was worshiping back over there in Egypt. I'm gonna make that for you. Okay, that you're gonna go ahead and worship that. You want to worship that? You're gonna worship that bull. I'm gonna paint it gold. It's gonna be gold. It's gonna be a golden bull. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me see something here. Alexa, what Babylonian god is associated with the golden calf?
From Quora.com. The golden calf was associated with the worship of Baal, which was common in Egypt and Canaan.
Ooh, Lord. Alexa, what Egyptian god is associated with the golden calf?
From Quora.com. Just from what I've learned over the years, the golden calf was mostly meant to represent a common Egyptian goddess Hathor.
Hathor. So the golden calf represents Hathor. Let's see who the hell Hathor is. Alexa, what Egyptian god is Hathor?
From StoryboardHat.com. Hathor is an important goddess in ancient Egyptian mythology, known as the goddess of love, beauty, music, dance, fertility, and motherhood.
Fertility. Sound familiar? Who is fertility? Semiramis. So what is that damn golden calf? Semiramis. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yah, Yeshua, Jehovah, Jesus.
Yeshua.
Oh, Yeshua, that's another one. Yeshua. That's an Egyptian God. That's not our God. But they murmured against Moses. Moses and Aaron, come on. We don't want to walk this far. Let's go hang out with them Hamites. You know what I'm saying? I smell barbecue. Them Hamites are barbecuing. Can we go over there and eat some of that barbecue? I'm tired of eating this quail. What's this man? I don't want this man. I want some of that barbecue that them Hamites are cooking. You don't want nothing that them Hamites are cooking, sir. You don't know. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. The book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9.
The show of their continents.
Yeah. Witness against them. Their aura. You can tell that they are wicked by how they act. And I say this all the time. If you are watching any YouTube or Facebook preacher or pastor or prophetess or any type of teacher, if he comes on his live, before he peeps a word out, he got to say, come on in, come on. Let them get a couple of you people to come in. I got something to say. Come on in. Let's get a few more. Okay, so 50. Okay, let's get another 50 in here. All right. All right. You know what I'm saying? I got a message from the Lord for you. They say that. When you hear them saying that before they even get a chance to even preach, then you know what their motive is. They want an audience. They're waiting on an audience. They need an audience before they can say something. Those people you got to watch out for. Here's another thing you got to watch out for. When they're talking or when they're teaching, they say, let me get an amen. And they won't finish preaching until somebody say amen. You shouldn't say, neither do you. Listen, just say what you got to say, get the hell on. You shouldn't need a rebuttal. Because if what you're saying is edifiable according to the scriptures, then that goes without explanation. If that person don't get it, the next person to get it. Because this truth is only for the remnant anyway. Not everybody is going to get it, and not everybody this is for. Only this is for the remnant. Only those that is ordained from generation to generation that came back. Born, come back, born, come back, born, come back, born, come back. You know, like Jeremiah, who was born, came back. You know what I'm saying? This is for them. We are preaching literally to the anointed of Israel that been born, came back, born, came back, born, came back, born, came back. Just like we are. We was once before. Until we was born, then we came back. Now we awoke. Now we got to do the same thing and preach to the elect of Israel that he back, and when Christ come back, we all gonna be ruling. And the heathens, well, it's a damn shame what's gonna happen to them heathens. Go ahead.
Okay. And they declared their sin as Sodom, and they hide it not.
They hide it not. don't care what you say in the name of the Lord. I'm going to do what I want to do. They're going to do what they want to do, regardless of the truth is the truth. You can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let them be. Let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? This is for the elect. And you brothers and sisters are that elect. All praise be to the Most High. Because only the elect, the Bible says what? What does it say? The sheep hears my voice. You know what I'm saying? So the sheep hears this word. And once the sheep hears this word, can't nobody take the sheep out of this word. That's how you know who's the elect. Those that's easily to be uprooted and be coerced out of this word to go into some old foolishness, that wasn't the elect. Matter of fact, we're gonna get that. We done with that one, right? That first, we done with that one.
Woe unto their soul,
Woe unto their
for
soul.
they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Yeah. Woe means destruction. Destruction unto their souls. Oh, praise.
That's it for that one.
Okay, look this scripture up.
Go ahead, man.
My sheep hears my voice.
My sheep is wet.
My sheep hears my voice.
Oh, okay.
Christ said, once you hear this word, you're not going to leave this word. I don't care what comes about. Once you hear this word, you're not going to leave this word. That's how you know that you are Christ's sheep. That's how you know that you are Christ's elect. Because nobody can move you. Sadly to say, a lot of people was moved. You know what I'm saying? Sister Shay from Florida, she was moved all the way into Yah hands. Who is Yah? Alexa, what is the Egyptian god Amun-Ra? Alexa, who is the Egyptian god Amun-Ra? What in the hell? What's my name Alexa?
From EBSCO.com. Amun-Ra is a significant deity in ancient Egyptian mythology, embodying the fusion of two distinct gods, Amen, originally a wind and lunar deity worshipped in Thebes, and Ra, the sun god revered in Heliopolis.
Yeah. That's where you get your Yah from. So when you say, oh, praise be to Yah, you are saying Ra, which is another word for Ra is Zazel, you know what I'm saying? Horus, all the same thing. And y'all letting it, and these Yah-Yahs, they love it. Oh, praises be to Yah. Oh, praises be to Yah. Y'all don't even know what y'all saying. Y'all calling on that Egyptian sun god, Amun-Ra. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
We're going in the book of John, chapter 10, verse 27 to 28.
The book of John, chapter 10, verse 27 to 28. The book of John, chapter 10, verse 27 to 28.
My sheep hear my voice.
Hear that? You are the Lord's sheep. And this word, every word that comes out of this book is the Lord's voice. Go ahead.
And I know them and they follow me.
Hear that? So you being the Lord's, the Lord knows you. And you follow Christ. And can nobody take you out of that? Go ahead.
And I give unto them eternal life.
Ooh, Lord, that right there, Every last satanic scumbag that passed their soul to the fire of the Moloch can't get that. You know what I'm saying? You know what eternal life is? Yeah, a spirit cannot be unalive. You know what I'm saying? So, you spirits that have repented, everlasting life for you. You spirits that have not repented, y'all gonna go back to the Father from which who sent you, but then you gonna receive your judgment. And just like the spirits that have repented will receive life, freedom, rulership, the spirits that have not repented is going to be, let's see, it's going to be like Donox. If you don't know who Donox is, he's a Negro from Huntington Station. He was once a big time drug dealer on the block. He used to, you know what I'm saying, traffic, you know what I'm saying, keys from Huntington Station to Baltimore, to, you know what I'm saying, to Maryland, Baltimore, to D.C., you know what I'm saying, until something happened. I don't know what happened, but if you look at him now, the man is wasted away. Wasted away. You can catch him outside of 7-Eleven early in the morning with his hand out, and he got nubs as fingers. And he's saying, "You got any spare change?" He got nubs as fingers. You know why he got nubs as fingers? Because he slept outside in the freaking snow, and frost bit every last one of his fingers off. That's him. Donox. And he talk like this. When you see him, he say, "Donox 20, Donox 10, Donox 5, Donox." He says his name, Donox. That's what he say. "Donox, you got $1. Donox, you got $5. That's what he said. That's him. You know what I'm saying? And when he walk, he don't walk. He slide his feet. That's how he walk. Like he got freaking rollerblades on. He slide his feet. And he's walking down the street like that. So imagine somebody walking down the street. Instead of walking, they slide in their feet. That's him. That's somebody who don't have everlasting life. Because you don't have Christ. You don't have no energy. And you just wasted away. That's how you will be in the kingdom after you are reborn. The righteous who repented is going to be ruling. The unrepentant ones going to come back like Donox. You're going to be coming up to the rulers of Israel saying, "Donox, Donox, can I get some corn? Donox, let me get some grapes, Donox. Donox, I need some shoes, Donox." That's how every last one of you unrepentant fools going to be. Donox. Huntington Station, people. Huntington Station. That's for Donox. Yeah, everybody know him. Because everybody done gave him a quarter or two. Anyway, go ahead.
And they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand.
There you go. That right there. See? So when you hear this truth, this how you know you the elect. Because can't nobody come to you with some falaki-laki-taki-taki to move you out of this truth. You will look at them like, "Nigga, you want me to go where? If you don't get out my face with that, I'm here. You can be over there. I'm here." What? You say Christ's name is what? Jesus. Yeah. You get away from him with that foolishness. I know the truth now. You go ride Zeus if you want. All right, go ahead, Sister Jackson.
We're going to the book of Jeremiah, last book.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1 through 10.
The book of Jeremiah 23, verse 1 through 10. Go ahead. Yeah.
Jeremiah, chapter 23,
Mm-hmm.
verse 1 through 10. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep
How are you
of my
destroyed?
pastors.
Pastors, how are you destroyed and scattering the sheep? When you don't teach them the right way, they don't know the right thing. That's how you destroy. You know how you destroy somebody? When you deprive them of their nutrients that they need to survive. You know what I'm saying? When the human body don't get, you know what I'm saying, its proper vitamins, the human body ain't going to function right. You got a car and you don't put oil in your car, your motor going to seize up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give your dog the proper medicine, your dog gonna be going through scraping his rear end on your carpet, and you're gonna be like, "What you doing?" "I got worms." Nutrients, people, nutrients. And these pastors, these evangelists, and these prophetesses, they are depriving you of the nutrients that you need to survive. I will survive as long as I know how to read. I know I stay alive. I got all these scriptures to read. And all these to read. I will survive. Survive with these scriptures. These scriptures will cause you to survive, people. When it's broken down for you to understand them, they will cause you to survive. Because you come to life. We just gave you the definition of quicken. It is the spirit that quickens. That flesh profits nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. And scatter the sheep of my pastures,
Mm-hmm.
that you say.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, thus said the Lord Isaiah,
Uh-huh.
God of Israel,
Uh-huh.
against the pastors
Against the
that
pastor.
feed my people.
So the Lord right here saying he's against you. If you're not teaching this way, I don't care if they don't want to hear this way. You ain't supposed to be catering to them. You supposed to be ministering to them. They don't want to hear that. So what? They want to hear me say they want a blessing. No. I'm going to tell you what you don't want to hear. If you don't want to hear it, there's the door and there's some rocks. Kick them. You know what I'm saying? Our people, these ministers, they too busy trying to, you know what I'm saying, sleepwalk you right into a freaking hole. You got to be woken up. You got to know who you are. Because these days are coming. You got to know who you are. Because this is why the priests and the prophets are out preaching. We are like John the Baptist. We are preparing the way for Christ. And when Christ comes, what the Bible said in the book of Genesis chapter 49? To him shall the gathering of the people be. Go ahead.
He has scattered my flock
Mm-hmm.
and driven them away, and
What?
have not visited them.
Yeah, where you driven them to? You driven them to, you know what I'm saying, Ishtar festivals in March. No, not in March. In April. Ishtar festivals in April where they color eggs. You know what I'm saying? And have little kids dressed in the little leotards and finding eggs. That's where they driven them to. They driven them to, wait a minute, Christmas. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Satan Claus. Write down Satan Claus where. And then here you have Mariah Carey. Go ahead.
All right. And behold, I'm gonna start this real quick.
Take your time, Sister Jackson.
No, I will visit upon you and the eve of your doing, said Yeshua. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries.
Oh,
I had given them
so,
and will bring them again to their folks.
so, he's going to gather all of Israel. You say all? Because the Christians like,
Shall be fruitful and
because the Christians like to say, everybody going to be saved. Christ said he's going to gather the remnant. You know what I'm saying? A remnant. Alexa, how much is a remnant? Oh, Lord,
The
somebody.
top result is Remnant, from the ashes for Nintendo Switch. It's $32.86.
Alexa, how much is a remnant? Alexa, give me the definition for remnant.
As a noun, remnant is usually defined as a remaining, usually small part, quantity, number, or the like. As an adjective, remnant is usually defined as remaining, leftover. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for remnant.
No, that's all quite all right, Alexa. That's quite all right. All right. So yeah. So a remnant is a small, minute number. Not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody. So when we preach to that small, minute number. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, the large crowds don't mean nothing. But them elect means everything. You know what I'm saying? Sister Jackson means everything. Sister Kim Toy Perry means everything. Brother Jay, Brother Ronaldo Page, Brother Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? Brother Jay Dollar, you know what I'm saying? The remnant means everything. Because the remnant is going to rule. You know what I'm saying? And all of the heathens is going to be like Dinox. That's your new name, heathens. Your new name is Dinox. And you know what I'm saying? And when you go to Huntington and you go outside 7-Eleven, and when you see him, you can't miss him. He's the one that's standing outside with nubs for fingers. You know what I'm saying? When you see him, just look at him because that's how you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, Judah, I need a quarter. Give me a quarter. I need some water. That's how you're going to be. You're going to be Dinox in it. You know what I'm saying?
Water in our Bible.
Go ahead.
Okay. I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more.
That's ISBC. Shepherds over them that's going to feed them with the right food. Not that garbage, prosperity garbage. Not that, you know what I'm saying, I got a blessing with your name on it. No. That right food, that food that is going to give them the nutrients. You know what I'm saying? And not worms. You don't want food that's going to have you scraping your ass on the carpet. You know what I'm saying? You want food that is going to give you nutrients and be healthy. Go ahead.
Okay. And I will Others should be lacking, said the Lord.
Y'all ain't lacking nothing on y'all.
Behold,
Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't lacking a damn thing. See that? See that? That's what happens when you get nutrients. You know what I'm saying? You go to Creflo Dollar's church, you get worms. You know what I'm saying? You go to Bishop T.D. Jakes' church, you get worms. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to go to the veterinarian and get a penicillin shot to be dewormed. Oh no, that's an animal. Well, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, go ahead.
yep. Okay. All right, bud. Okay. And I will, behold, the days come, said Isaiah, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch,
Who's that? Christ.
and a king shall reign.
That's Christ. That's Yeshua. Gonna sit on the throne of his father David. I thought Joseph was his father. You don't know lineages. You know what I'm saying? The 42 generations of Christ. Go ahead.
A king shall reign and prosper,
Oh, praises.
and shall execute judgment
Oh, praises.
and justice in the earth.
Oh, man. You see that? Ain't gonna be no more of this war. You ain't gonna hear nothing about Russia, you know what I'm saying, shooting nukes over here, or, you know what I'm saying, America, you know what I'm saying, taking away food stamps. You ain't gonna hear none of that. Because, you know what I'm saying, when we are ruling, and we go over there to them East Indians, and we see them, you know what I'm saying, talk about they gonna do this, we gonna come over there and be like, you gonna do what? You ain't gonna do nothing but sit your butt down somewhere. Don't you come over, don't you be over here, you know what I'm saying, putting up them statues. Put another statue up. Put another, that's gonna be your ass. Put another statue up. Yeah, they ain't gonna be putting up no statues around here. You know what I'm saying? When we rule, no statues are going up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no meditations. Ain't no Buddha. No Yam Ho Renge Cho. When we even hear you say Yam Ho, we gonna be like, what? Give me my Switch. And I'm not talking about Nintendo. Go ahead, Sister Jackson.
Okay. In his days, Judah shall be saved,
Ooh,
and Israel shall dwell safely.
Lord praises.
And this is his name whereby he shall be called Messiah our righteousness.
I hear that. This is his name that ye shall be called. Anybody who's telling you anything different, they're lying to you. The Yeshua's name is important and the highest name is important. That's why they done switched it up in Alexa's vocabulary. They done took it straight out of Alexa's vocabulary. Because they don't want them names we put out there. Because they know it's power. They know once Israel identifies with their God, they know that it is all she wrote. And I'm not talking about that TV show with that little white lady with the white hair. Oh no, that's Murder She Wrote. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, all right. That's it for that, Sister Jackson.
That's best.
All right, Sister Jackson, wonderful job.
Deliverance.
Oh, praise, Lord, praise. That's Sister Jackson on the scripture reading. What's your final thoughts, Sister Jackson?
I'm trying, but you touched on some key points there. What was very interesting. The pastor. I like the part about the pastors. They won't feed the pastor, take the flock to the pastor, feed him. Is that what they're doing now? Cutting out the fools down?
Yeah, they giving them food. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
that's right. That's right.
This is where your survivors supposed to come in at. Supposed to know how, you're supposed to know how to survive. You know what I'm saying? They do with what you got. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of your house, you know how to make stretch. You know how to make up those recipes at home? Make you stretch.
There you go.
That's what we did. That's what my mama did. That's what my mama did.
Yeah. Now that's a miracle right there. You know what I'm saying? That is a miracle. So you know what I'm saying? To have 5 kids and you making a 1 pot of spaghetti stretch for 3 days.
Well, my mother had 15 kids. And we had beans every day, and I tell you, I love beans.
And they healthy.
Make them stretch.
Yeah.
Yes. And I want to say, stay prayed up, read your Bibles. All praise be to the Most High. I bless everyone. Good night, and thanks for joining in.
All praise, that's Sister Jackson right there.
Thank you for the deliverance and blessing.
All right. Sister Sheila.
Yes, that's a great lesson. Everybody have a good night.
All right.
Thank you for everything.
That's Sister Sheila right there. Sister Eleanor. Sister Eleanor going once. Sister Ella going?
Yes, Pastor. Okay. Thank you for the lesson this evening. Preparing the way for Christ. Everyone have a good evening. Thank you.
All right. That's Sister Eleanor. And we have, let's see, I think did Sister Teresa come in?
Yes, thank you, Pastor. Good lesson, illustration as usual. Thank you, Sister Charlotte. Jackson. Well, I don't know if Brother Malika, Sister Charlotte, gonna be reading the county board, the both of them. And thank you, Pastor, for breaking everything down. And everybody have a blessed night and stay safe and prayed up.
All right. That's Sister Teresa right there. Sister Kim Perry.
Thank you, Pastor. All praises be to the Most High. I just want to say, very good lesson. Sister Jackson is Pastor, my fingers is hurt, so I got all the nutrients, so I feel much better. I love it. When I get it. I love it. Writing, getting into it, and notes, it just do something to me. So I know now it's my nutrients. I be leaving. But everybody have a good night, and I'm thankful for the fruit of the spirits over the foolishness come around me. You actually hear it in my voice because I don't like foolishness around me. But I'm thankful for the fruit of the spirit where I know how to handle it. But I'll praise be to the Most High for everything He's doing in my life. He's doing it right at the right time, I tell you. Everybody have a good night, and a higher blessing.
Oh man. And Sister and Sister Kim Perry, I got to the post office a little late, so it should be going out tomorrow. It's in the post office.
Going out tomorrow?
Yeah, it's in the post office.
The post office.
Yeah, I got there a little late, so I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Okay, I'm patient.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yes. Kim, what you cook today, sister? Well, yesterday I made pink salmon patties, so I made enough to carry on with some rice and some garlic toast. So, I cooked that yesterday. I made enough to have stretch for dinner today.
Stretch, yeah, that me and Sister Jackson was just talking about it. Stretch. Now that's a miracle.
Yeah, I had cooked some pink salmon patties. You know them sticks, I'm not what it is. I made that pink salmon. Yeah, I made that yesterday. I think today I'm gonna have me a little small burger or something. I'm waiting on the We got the feast of dedication coming up. Last time it was right close to Thanksgiving. I cooked a nice big meal, so I'm gonna do that again.
All praises.
Yeah.
All praises.
My mom used to cook that with home jack biscuits and I would bring up syrup and rice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did have some syrup. They had no biscuits. I ain't never had it with spaghetti, Sister Jackson. Yeah, I do like spaghetti with anything, so I bet it is good.
Y'all making me hungry, that y'all see. Y'all making me hungry.
Oh, praise. Oh,
I
praise.
want to invite you to the cookout.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta invite me to the cookout. I ain't got nobody to cook for me, man, Joe. Making me hungry, y'all making me hungry.
And we
I
got,
just know she be cooking a lot.
oh man. And we got Sister Charlotte. Sister Charlotte.
All praises be to the Most High, and Yeshaya. And bless everyone, and everyone have a blessed night.
Oh man, that's Sister Charlotte right there.
Stay blessed.
All right. And we got Brother Jeff in the building. Benjamin.
I didn't hear him come in, nigga.
Yeah, he was in, unless he left out. There go, there go Benji right there.
Brother Jeff. What's up? Hey, Brother Jeff. How are you?
Yeah, quiet.
Shalom, everyone, and very holy moment, say good evening and a high blessing, say good evening, the good remember everything, everyone. Amen. From the cow, Dr. I say good evening. 17 people watching, and 198 views. I checked YouTube real quick. Smith said, blessing saint, Mr. Blessing from London. So true, Pastor Smith, exactly. Something to Estonian lesson, and something with my mom, who's also from family of 16, and that's it.
All right. What's your final thought, brother?
Final thought, I catch up tomorrow, that's amazing.
All right, that's Brother Jeff right there. And we got Brother Ronaldo Page, Prophecy in the News with Brother Ronaldo Page.
Yes, Brother Pastor Michael Smith and family. A higher blessings to everyone. Hope everyone's feeling elated after that fantastic discourse of our great Pastor Michael Smith has given us in this word. You know, you always below me with this word. You know, that's why I make it, the focal point of my day to make it to the camp. You know, to congregate with the saints. Thank you, Sister Jackson, for reading of the word. And thank you, Brother Jeff, for elaborating on the comments and all of my precious achotes who got me hungry now. I got to find something to eat now because y'all got my mouth watering now, boy. Y'all couldn't it in, you know what I'm saying? Blessings, it's rocket to you. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? It's going to be all right. I'm going to find something around here to kill and eat. Hey, look, Pastor, you spoke on the rebelliousness of the Israelites, you know. We you know, even the Most High told us, but we some stiff-necked, rebellious, and hardy people, man. And, you know, some things never change, you know, even in the end times where we're at right now, you know, our brothers and sisters, and even ourselves, you know, we got to know myself and ourselves in this thing. We were stiff-necked, you know, and hardy, and, you know, but all praise to the Most High, you know, we found the truth, you know, and we found the truth in the nick of time, you know, time is running out. You know, time is running out. You know, the hourglass. You know that hourglass we used to play when we was kids. You turn it upside down, the sand is going out slowly but surely. Then you turn it back over again, and let the sand going out. That's the 24-hour cycle that we're going through right now, every day. You know, at any moment in time, you know, high shiny cycle comes to them clouds. You know, because you can see it. The writing's on the wall. I can imagine. Well, I can't imagine, but I can imagine. I wouldn't want to experience, but we are experiencing it in a way what Moses went through. You know, can you imagine taking people out of captivity? They've been in captivity for 400 years, taking them through the Red Sea, praying in the Ruach HaKodesh something to feed them, getting them fed, and then them rebelling against you and saying, you know, you don't know what you're doing. You know, to the point where you're so frustrated, you just got to fall on your face in the dirt, you know, and pray, you know, to the Most High to shut these fools down. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, we right here back all over again, because that's what we do, you know. That's what we do. That's what Pastor's been doing for quite some time, and that's what he does every day. You know, I see him all throughout the day, you know, doing his thing. You know, I tell myself when I grow up, I want to be like Pastor. You know, when the famine of the word, you know, which is here now, it's coming even more so. The doors are closing, you know. They're gonna seek the priesthood, Pastor, like you said. They're gonna be seeking the priesthood, you know, when the famine of this word is coming. You know, the famine is here, the pestilence is here, the wars are here. It ain't just the rumors. You know, the Most High said when you hear wars and rumors of wars, there's no longer rumors of wars. The wars are going on as we speak and as we tell you each and every evening, family. The wars are going on around the world right now. Thousands and thousands upon thousands of people are being unalive as we speak. Women are being raped, children are being molested. All these things are occurring right now. The fact that all praises to the Most High, the fact that we don't see them and they don't touch us, lets you know how anointed and how blessed we are. Because it is not coming near you. You're not experiencing it. But I guarantee you somebody down the block or even probably somebody next door is experiencing what you're not experiencing. You know, so for the little things, we got to be thankful. Just the fact that you go out your door and travel safely and come back without somebody stabbing you in the neck, you know, or shooting you in the head, you know, or running over you simultaneously, shows you got favor. You got favor from being in this word, covered by the Ruach HaKodesh, because the principalities of the air are at work. They are at work. And you can see it in little things, like, you know, they're attacking you when you're trying to get into your word. They shifting up, you know, the mechanism on the phone with Sister Jackson trying to read it. Pastor trying to get this thing together. And so I'm sure that each and every one of you, you guys today, on every platform that we're on, and everybody that's tuned in, there's little things that you can pick out in your day. This shouldn't be going like this. What the hell is going on, right? You know the principalities of the air. They're at work because they know their time is short. Temptation is increasing 24-fold. That's why it's so important for us to continue to come to this camp, continue to be in this word, you know, continue to, you know, if your day ain't going right up, you know, are you moving around, you can check in. Pastor on him. Pastor's out there, he's out there preaching 24/7. 24/7, I see him. I catch him all the time. You know, I may not say that on post, but I see him. You know, I see him. And that's how we got to be as well. You know, because we are the peace. You know, Pastor, you spoke on so many different things tonight. You know, some people say you said that some people are saying every day is the Saturday. I heard that nonsense. You know, that probably was a time when I, you know, was probably released some BS like that. You know, but all praise to the Most High for my eyes to see it. Oh, God. You know, even people saying, you know, some people say, well, my Sabbath ain't Saturday. I do my Sabbath on Sunday. What are you talking? You don't have no choice of your Sabbath day. He gave us the Sabbath day. He gave us that day, you know, on the seventh day, you know, which is the Sabbath day, which is Sunday, Friday night when the sun goes down and when it comes up. I even got gotten to the point even so now that I don't count the days Monday, Tuesday when the sun goes up. I count the days when the sun goes down. So like right now, it's Tuesday now.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't Tuesday at, 7 a.m. or I can't 12 o'clock. It's Tuesday right now.
That's
So
right.
how much this ministry has readjusted and recalibrated my mind and my faith, and understanding through the wisdom and knowledge and the preaching of Pastor Michael Smith. I always got to give you your roses and your flowers, Pastor, and commend you, on your work. Because, it's true. It's true, and you need to be commended, like I said, I just could imagine what our brother Moses went through, because, in some ways we're going through it too, but not on the level that he went through it, but who's to say what's to come, As the pastor said, when these bombs start dropping and these roofs on the ground, they start kicking at people's doors and all these other things that are coming, That's right. That's right. Now, as you said, we got to take these problems to the Most High. Any problems, situations that, we experience, we got to take them to the Most High. Not on a daily moment, but on a moment-by-moment basis, When them principalities get to working, you got to go in. You got to go in. You got to go in, and you got to go to the Ruach HaKodesh. You got to, send the prayers to the Ruach, to the Most High, and He will answer. Strangely enough, in many different ways, I remember, a situation where, Pastor spoke on, how, when Moses called on the Ruach HaKodesh to handle the situation, to handle the 250 folks that were, up against him. Sometimes on a daily basis. Moses had to go through these things sometimes on a daily basis. Can you imagine that? Sometimes on a daily basis, this man had to go through these things with us, Israel, our ancestors. It's written in our history book, the Holy Bible. He had to go through these things. So I had a situation at one time. I tell you, family, although I didn't know that I wasn't in the truth, I always have kept the 23rd Psalm in the Lord's Prayer, in my life on a consistent basis, And I believe the Most High, the Ruach HaKodesh, was working with us, trying to get me to find the truth, all through. But I had a situation one time where in my youth program, I was putting my products together, and these cats rolled up on me while I had my sons in the car with me. I was teaching them the business in the van I had. I was prepared for my students, and they rolled up, and they just stood at my door and was staring. And they had just moved into an apartment building right next door to me, or the next building over, and they just stood there and just kept, just staring. I'm like, man, why are they, doing that? They did this 3 days straight. So now at that point, I had to go in prayer. And I asked, the Most High, look, I don't want to have to, hurt nobody, can you somehow or some way, can you, move this situation out of my life? The next day, they did a raid on these cats, took all these cats to jail,
Oh, praise.
There was another situation where I had, with my youth program, where I was being stalked by a bunch of gangbangers, because I was taking students out of the project, and a lot of the students I was taking out of the projects were their lookouts for them. They a couple of times they surrounded me in the project, and they was like, brother, why are you taking our young cats, man, our young lookouts, man, our little young soldiers, man, out of here, we need them to work. I said, brother, look, I'm doing the Lord's work, man. I'm just trying to help the young cats so they don't have to have a hard time as you. But each and every time that the Lord, helped me with that, there was coming a time when these guys were starting to come with weapons. So sometimes the temptation that even though we're in the truth family, the enemy is going to try to, thwart what the Most High is developing in us and the path that He's put us on. Don't think just because we in the truth is that we ain't going to be tempted. We're going to be tempted. So in this situation right here, I had a student whose brother was a big gangbanger of the Bloods, and he had these weapons he had got, 72-shot rounds with infrared scope on them. So I'm thinking I'm getting pressured by these fractions. So I said, maybe I better get me one of these. I'm not gonna get that weapon, but here's the ironic thing about that, family. When I dropped that student off that night, her brother asked me to come up on the porch. I came up on the porch, and he pulled out the weapon. He said, "Man, I got the weapon for you. Here it is, 70 shots, MR1, 70 shots, clip, infrared on it." I said, "Nah, brother." I said, "You know what? I thought about it, and right now I don't think I need that right now." He said, "Come on, man. Well, I got you. You sent me through all this trouble so for not to, to de-escalate with him." I told him, "Well, look, let me just give it, 24 hours thought. But right now, I just can't do it because I got to go. I got some students I got to drop by. You just got myself. I'll see the last one." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but I got to, I got to stop by our parents' house and discuss something." Do you know when I left off that porch, family? When I started my car, cut the lights on, the police were right down the street. The police were right down the street. This man had put me up as a sacrifice because I told you he was a big gangbanger in the neighborhood, and he had did so many murders. If I would have got that weapon, as soon as I cut on the lights, the police would have came down and got me, and I'd have been light. That'd have been light. So as I said, the Ruach does it working in our lives. The Most High God, the Most High put that Ruach out to give us guidance and direction, but not only guidance and direction, but as fast as stand and comfort us. You got so many more of those facts. I think I've gone on, for enough. I'm not going to take up too much of the time, but all praise to the Most High family. Stay in good cheer, stay in prayer. Each one of us pray for one another as we should, and a higher blessings to you. Have a shalom night.
Oh, man. That's Brother Ronaldo Page. Prophecy in the news. All right. And we got Brother Jeff.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
All right. That's Brother Jeff right there. I'm going to go ahead and pray out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And we will see you guys tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And how you bless you all. Good night. Baraka, Baraka.
All praise to the Most High. Good night, everyone. Shalom. Good night, sister. Shalom.
Sister Charlotte,
Yes.
I'ma call you.
Okay.
All right, people over there on Facebook. We'll see you guys in the morning for the daily bread. Make sure you guys tap on them like buttons, people. Tap on them like buttons over there on Facebook. Hit those like buttons. Get us in the algorithm, people. Tap on them like buttons. and tap on them thumbs up buttons. If you're new to us over there on Facebook and this is your first time here, hit that follow button, turn on your notification bells. Don't forget we have a 24-hour prayer line number, counsel line number, advice line number available for you. That telephone number is 310-365-6816. 310-365-6816. And we will see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, thank my damn. I think it went out. Let me see. I don't think it went off. Look like I'm still live, I think. Facebook, got YouTube, got Facebook, and all right, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to another. Let me see something. Give me a second, people. Oh, these. I don't know why that thing is broken out. All right, people over there on YouTube. If you're new to the channel over there on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. Tap on them like button, people. Get us in the algorithms, people. Don't forget we have a 24-hour prayer line number, 310-365-6816. And we will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Baraka.